Let's try that.
You fucked it.
Hey.
You fucked it up.
We're good. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Good morning, everybody.
What's up? What's
good
up?
Tuesday morning.
Hello.
Yes, everyone's so happy to be here on a Tuesday morning.
Well,
I am so happy to be here.
Ecto is the happiest to be here, and she's the one who hasn't slept.
Yeah.
So we're all here to talk about 2XKO, right? That's what's going on?
That's right. We're all here to talk about 2XKO.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I love Riot Games.
I love League of Legends.
I think it's really fun to watch from the little bit I've seen of it.
So
But that's
weird. I
know.
actually totally disagree. I think 2XKO is like actually kind of horrible to watch.
I think it's hype.
You don't.
But
The movement
Is that the one
looks
they were
cool.
selling on, like being super simple control-wise?
Or
was that another one?
They
Okay.
did sell it on it being super simple controls, but
What
then
was
they
the one with
made
the
a
robots?
and then they made a Marvel versus Capcom level fucking
Rise.
freak ass game for degenerates.
which is super fun and hype. Rising Thunder is the one they were thinking of there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
But
of.
never mind fighting games. Fuck all that noise.
Who
Yeah.
cares about fighting games?
We're here to talk about FanFest.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes,
And
but
more-
also
More
like
importantly,
what's up?
More importantly, what's up? Hey girls, welcome to the Castle Super B show. Pleasure to have y'all. And
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
thank you for having us.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Indeed.
It's awesome.
Yeah, this is this.
So,
oh,
sorry, after you.
oh no.
We're gonna get some crosstalk today.
But by all means, hey.
Behind the scenes, it's a good conversation.
I was about to awkwardly go, "Hey,
Host.
who are you people?"
Exactly. Host away. Let's go. Yeah. Would you like to introduce yourselves to us and to the show?
He was doing the funny guy. I
Yes.
saw. Yeah.
Ecto, you go first.
Yeah, I guess from left to right, Ecto's and
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
I was rapidly inhaling over and over and over again because these always make me nervous. Hello, my name is Ecto and I'm a dead rat. I stream horror games mainly, but I also really, really, really like MMOs a lot. I like Final Fantasy 14 a lot, go figure, but I also like the World of Warcraft.
Okay.
And RuneScape.
Really?
Yes, although I haven't
That's
played
one I
RuneScape in a
understand.
while.
So like all MMOs are fair game.
I love grinding in MMOs like a lot. It tickles a very, very deep part of my brain.
Okay.
Is it the part of your brain that doesn't sleep, Ecto?
Yes. Yes, it is. And the part of my brain that forgets to eat. And the part of my brain that ruined my wrist.
That's just haunting.
Yeah, but you just get insane wrist surgery, right? You could just go to the doctor and ask.
I did ask, and they said that I was very young to be getting wrist surgery and to just maybe stop doing what I was doing at my job that made it hurt so bad.
Stop gaming.
No.
You can't.
And I was
No,
like,
definitely
no,
not.
I'm not going to do that.
I will never stop gaming.
All right. Hina, how's it going?
Hello, my name is Hina Bobina. I'm a clown VTuber. All VTubers are clowns. I'm just the one that chooses to also dress like it. I like playing Final Fantasy 14. I love Uma Musume.
Mhm.
I want to be better at fighting games, but I get scared because I think my chat will think less of me if I'm not very good at that.
No, they'll think less of you for playing fighting games, Hina.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a zero-sum game. I'm into the two main fighting game community retirement home games, that being Final Fantasy 14 and Mahjong. So
True. I love Mahjong.
you know.
Who's
I'm already halfway there.
your horse Oshi?
I have so many. I think that probably my favorite horse is Taiki Shuttle because, big boobied American horse girl. Yes, please.
With a gun.
Thank you.
Mhm, mhm,
Yes, yes.
She has a
yes,
gun?
Yes. Yes,
He has a gun. He has a gun.
He does have a gun. But,
I'm on that Agnes Tachyon and
That's fair.
Yes,
And
yes.
T-
Oh my god, she's so good.
I like
TM
Wind
Opera O
Turbo.
kick. Yeah.
Yes, TM Opera O is also so good. Have you
I like
seen
Marvelous
Beginning
Sunday.
of a New Era?
Hell yeah,
The
I
movie?
have. That's what turned me onto it.
Good.
Yeah,
It's so
beginning
good.
of a new
Oh my
era.
God.
Like that's where I had to. Like I was kind of coming in going, horse girls, all right, let's see what's going on. And like actively got my face blown away. Like
It's just stock car racing with pretty girls.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
it's red line, but they're just hoofing it, and they're fucking like when I saw
Literally hoofing it.
when I saw
so
like the
good.
dirt and drool and like sweat coming off as I'm like, oh, these are horse races. This is not about anything but like winning. You know, it was great.
It's all they
so
care
good.
about.
Hell yeah.
I remember I saw a tweet from a Japanese Twitter user, and they were like, I'm really curious, why did Uma Musume take off so hard in the West? And they were like, Sub America was just like, bro, you think that the nation that invented cowboys would not be into horse girls?
There are
Yeah.
so many people that are violently addicted to horse racing and so many people that are violently addicted to anime, and that Venn diagram is real tight.
I also just like
It's a
horses.
good adverb for it.
And
Oh
then,
wait.
and that little extra layer too, where you find out that like this is real horses history, and like the people making this are super into like making sure that's accurate and stuff. Is like that's an extra layer of like, ooh, they care and they're going in. You know, I love that.
It's so awesome.
Sick.
It's so
If you
beautiful.
look up the history of the horse girls in the anime that you're watching, you're gonna get spoiled. Like the actual horses.
Yeah.
And I think that's awesome.
There's a great video where someone was filming themselves talking to like I think like their grandpa who was big into horse racing betting back in the day in Japan, and he's looking at the character designs and guessing who they are based on just the colors, and he's like, oh, I remember that horse and the rider, and he's just, you know, like all of that stuff comes back
How
to him.
accurate was he though?
I think he got like maybe half, you know, like I think he was maybe like 50-50.
I mean, hey, it's better than a coin. Well, okay, coin flip, but still.
But no, it's super sick. Hell yeah. Okay.
I can't think like because I've talked about like, oh man, manga has like completely superseded like a lot of comics and like cultural proliferation, but like I can't think of anything stronger than that of like talking to your grandpa who used to go bet on the ponies about your anime waifu game about his ponies.
That's beautiful, though.
Which
That's
pony did you
intergenerational
bet on?
bonding like this.
All right. And Mint, how's it going?
Hi, I'm good. How you doing, dude?
Not bad, not bad. What's up?
I'll do my spiel. I could do my spiel. I'm a dog. I mostly just talk about old lady shit on my streams. I just like talking. I don't know. I can't say I play retro games or anything. I mean, I do, but you know, if you're old and you like anime.
Old lady shit, like we're talking like Werther's original old lady
Oh
shit.
yeah,
or like-
Werther's originals, crocheting, macrame. No, I don't know. I'm an old millennial. I talk about old millennial shit, so I feel like I'm okay here.
You're in your safe space right now.
Yeah, exactly.
What about
exactly.
the book club, man?
Yeah, and I mean, I am the kind of streamer that runs a book club. I feel like that says too much about my personality. but
That's
whatever.
cute.
I like the book club. I love book club.
Yeah,
It's so wholesome, and so many people like going to it too.
right on. I got a book club of sorts. I respect that.
Hell
Good
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that is not you are on crack.
it is-
You describe that as a book
It is-
club.
it is-
Oh, I gotta know now. What is it?
So, well, just Versus Wolves is world's most powerful book club is the tagline on it. It does sometimes it involves books, other times it involves like the book might be going out and getting punched in the face. So it depends.
Wooly, that show is closer to you guys with your pants off playing a game of penis chicken than it is to a fucking book club.
But there are books involved sometimes. All right, it happens.
I don't know how you're running your book club. We just meet weekly and talk about a book, man.
It happened.
That's scary. Penis chicken.
It happened at least once. In fact, I would say the ultimate book was discussed this time, the Bible. So,
Oh, the Bible. Okay, yeah,
Oh my
okay,
gosh.
good.
You know,
That's like the first book ever.
but book
Yeah, no, it's the first one ever written.
book clubs are cool. Do people come back and give reports?
What we do is just like read like a set of pages per week and just talk about it on Tuesdays. I've gotten a group of adults to read 8 books over the last like year and a half, which is crazy.
Nice.
Like that's
Not that many.
Yeah.
an accomplishment.
And also, like, you are fighting against the crisis of literacy that the world is experiencing now. So
Exactly, dude.
that's awesome.
So many people are like, I'm finally reading for fun again because of book club, and that is like, I'm
That's
so
beautiful.
like gay to be so stoked about it. But I mean, I'm stoked.
Are you doing like the grade 6 classics, like The Outsider or like The Giver and things like that? Or
Oh no, we read like Pinch On recently, like Crying a Lot 49, and we're gonna be reading the Strugatsky Brothers, Hard to Be a God next.
Okay.
And that's a fun one. Yeah. That's the guys who wrote Roadside Picture, like Stalker.
I've said this many times. Mint Castella and her community are probably the most frighteningly intelligent, like, group of
very
people
smart.
around on the internet.
I forget what it was, Mint, but we were playing like I think it was the second time we streamed together, and you were talking about, oh, this reminds me of like Foucault and like power, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking? Like, I've heard that name once.
I don't know how to turn it off sometimes. I'm sorry. It's embarrassing. I'm gonna throw up now.
It's not embarrassing.
It's beautiful.
I
Mint-
admire you a lot, man.
You're running up a book club, but you're running a book club on the highest stim, most attention vampire environment possible.
Exactly. That's why I'm proud of it. I don't know. It's great. Like 40 people show up to read a damn book like once a week. It's great.
It's bigger than most book clubs by a lot.
I will. Do you do like active reading of pages while live, or is it just discussing the content
No,
after? Okay.
but that's a fun idea. Like the way I'm like visible to you right now. This is how book.
Cool.
So I just talk to the Discord of people.
Because like
It's fun.
I took a crack at reading through a Disco Elysium like short story book, and it's fun, but
Like
just
Sacred and Terrible Error.
exactly. I read all of Sacred and Terrible Air like live, and it's really awesome. But just your throat, you got to work on that tech. You know, I believe the term was the thrusy. You got to work on the thrusy.
Yeah,
you
got to up your throat game. I get it. Yeah,
That's how I feel about. You need the throat goat tea.
That's it.
But that's
When
how
I,
I feel about visual novels as well. I
Yeah.
can't play them very often because they fuck me up.
When I did disco on stream, I turned off the narration and read it myself, and that was fun.
Yeah, so me, Paige, and Wooly all had the
Wow.
exact same identical stream like 1 or 2 weeks from Disco's release, where all three of us sat down, got outside the whirling in rags, and got to the body, went, wow, what an incredible game. And then we fucking walked away and didn't go back until they added voice acting. Because all three of us finished it going,
yeah.
You start tasting blood and you get like that throat strain.
Oh my
that
God,
You feel like
the
in the
blood.
back of your throat
taste
where
of
it
blood
just starts
is
feeling like cramp and
something
you're
I've
like,
become
"Ugh."
well acquainted with after becoming a streamer.
But
I keep cough drops at my desk.
thanks to that practice, though, like I'm currently playing Phoenix Wright, and like we're just voicing it and going through it, and it's like, okay, like
that's ballsy.
Yeah.
Do you do the voices,
We're doing
or do you
all-
just read the lines?
we're doing
Hell
doing the voices, not all over.
You do it
Hell
right.
yeah.
Yeah, you're not like free balling it with just your lonesome, because that would be untenable.
Yeah, I have Reggie, my co-host, and we all go back and forth with the different characters and doing the voices.
Do you scream objection?
I scream objection. Reggie does not, and I'm like, okay, you don't have to, but I'm like, it's like the funnest part, right? And hold it and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, like I want us to scream it every time, but Reggie doesn't do it. He does his Edgeworth his own way, you know.
Well, like it's extra important that you do it, because like I remember when the DS version came out, which was the one that got popular out here, like the biggest sell on that game was that the microphone would pick up when you yelled objection.
Yeah. And no, I mean,
Was that not a lie?
and I'm like, not only am I trying to scream objection, I'm trying to do the like slam and the you know, and the points, and like that's what Phoenix Wright is, like, you know.
It's
Wait,
so
which Phoenix
weird.
Wrights are you playing? Are you doing the original 3 or?
So we completed the first game already, and we're currently on the last case of the second game.
Which is
Do you
great.
feel like the people who did the localization for that should be killed? Because their times.
It's wild. And also, like, the second to last case in that second game, the Big Top, the clown case, is nightmare.
Did he do the Fresh Prince bit? Did you see that thing yet?
Oh, in West Clownadelphia.
In West
My God.
Clownadelphia.
It's so bad.
You see what I
They
mean?
forced it. It wasn't like an adaptation of an existing joke. They're just like, I want to put a fucking Fresh Prince joke in
Dude,
here.
that's
I'm going to do
all
it.
3 of those original games, honestly.
And here's the thing, right? So, like, hey, clown girls, pretty all right. That's a pretty good Hina, good stuff, right? Clown girls,
Okay.
very nice.
Actually, Hina
right?
does look like the clown girl
That's what-
from that
what
Big Top.
Yeah, no, big fan. And that I know that's coming for me eventually in the future, right? There's the clown girl that's coming, but I didn't know that I needed to lower my expectations for clown-based Phoenix Wright cases first to get dragged through the mud with which honestly that clown case felt like the worst case I've in Phoenix Wright so far. It might be the worst case in the whole series.
It's definitely the worst case in the whole series.
Crazy. But we're the one right after is pretty solid so far. So yeah.
You know what? Honestly, best part is that it's only up from here.
Yeah.
Feels like it. Yeah,
that sounds right.
Like one of the we're not done yet, so I'm still talking around it. But like the hardest thing that Phoenix Wright has to deal with so far is a normal person sitting on the stand, right? Adrian Andrews just sitting there, just being like, "Yeah, I'm just a person. There's no gimmicks here. There's no, it's just people that have just been through some shit. Just being on the stand is like actually where being a lawyer gets really hard. It's great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess. Well, okay, Pat. Typically, this is where I'd be like, "Hey, since we're reaching out to other people as well, you can introduce yourself."
Oh, I'm Pat. I do streams over twitch.tv/Pat Stares At. I'm a meat tuber, but I also have this dog as a gimmick.
It's a good gimmick.
I play a huge variety of shit, like fucking. Well, right now I'm playing 14 with y'all. I'm playing Devil May Cry 5 with Garrett. I'm also going to be covering Xenoblade Chronicles 2 because Persona and Kai are bullies. They are bullies, so I'm doing that.
All right.
How about you, Wolves? What are you up to?
Yeah, I'm Wooly. I stream. I play a variety of different things. I like fighting games, and
Stop it.
I don't know. This is a giant Spike Spiegel. Look at him. There we go. That's what's going on.
Wait, where?
What about
new?
Can you show us the AT field boxer shorts you've got in the background there?
Sure thing. Yes.
Where? What? Huh?
I feel like Spike should be pointing at those, actually.
Yeah. Pointing at the boxers.
So I got my Spike Spiegel. I got my AT field. Do not proceed unless you can rip open the AT field. Like,
You gotta have the long guidance to do it. I get it.
Yeah. That's it. And the third impact is what lays behind the shorts, of course. And
that's a new take on the Hedgehog's dilemma.
there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
No, the Spike is down here because originally he was up on top of the arcade back there, but now there's a giant Marissa, which is the size of a toddler, basically just on top there.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of insane.
Melissa.
But yeah, no, that's
at them.
that's what we're up to. And every once in a while I yell about Kirby or JoJo. So and Guilty Gear lore.
How you feeling about part 7 so far?
Yeah.
There's nothing to feel.
What's up with that? How you feeling?
I mean, part 7.
There's nothing to feel yet, man.
There's an entire manga to feel in one episode.
That's true. That's true.
They cut out the most controversial yet biggest rug pull in part 7, which is that in the section where they're interviewing Steven Steele, they cut out the reporter who's like, "Hey, dude, why is your wife 14 years old?" Because they don't want to address that elephant in the room yet, I guess.
Yeah, they did. Also, a bunch of like weird Poco Loco stuff. They trimmed out. He had a weird intro that got cleaned up quite a bit, but overall, pretty solid so far. And I'm happy that they're
at least it's gonna air week to week.
Yes, they literally said JoJo Fridays are back.
God.
Yes.
Finally.
I regret ever being stoked about batch releases. I was like, back in the day when it was a new idea, it's like, yeah, I can see all of season at once, but no.
Like,
it just ruins everything.
Back before I had a child, I loved batch releases. And back when he was 1 year old and he could just be asleep and watch Fallout with me. Yeah, that was also awesome. But now he's like, who's that?
I just remember.
Did they fall down? They're messy.
I remember the week during Stardust Crusaders when Dio stopped time and then the 9-second count in the intro actually happened and like in real
yeah.
time.
That was so good.
And everyone everywhere that's all we talked about for a week was just, oh my God, Dio, and like
and,
that.
and then we talked about how we didn't finish Stone Ocean because we've got 8 episodes in and we're like, I'll get back to it later, and then you don't get back to it.
Just having everybody like watch and enjoy together at the same time is a real fun thing for JoJo. I'm so glad they're back to that. And 7's my favorite part, so
mine too, legitimately.
Mine also.
Am I
as well.
safe yet? Am I safe yet? Am I safe?
You spoiling?
she's
You're fine. You're fine.
No spoilers, no spoilers.
Seven is like a total reset of the continuity. Don't worry. You're fine.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah. I'm watching like a show everyone else is watching. I love watching like Severance last year and
yeah.
so much
Really
fun
good.
when everyone is watching it and talking about it.
Yes.
I just finished the first season and I didn't watch it.
Wait, of Severance?
Yeah.
Oh hell
so
yeah.
I'm still in the
So
middle,
good.
but I didn't know. I wasn't watching it with at the same time as everybody, so I'm kind of isolated.
Yeah.
With me and Punch Mom, but I guess like the community hype and watching along with something is not something I feel like I've experienced in a long time. Like that used to be old appointment television had like community hype around big episodes, and that was gone for a long time in the torrent era. But like we're kind of getting back to it a little bit.
I can't imagine watching something like Lost now, like as a batch show when
Because
the
Lost is
whole.
bad.
Oh yeah, but it was bad, but it
I've been
fooled
thinking about
people. It fooled people because week to week they thought it was building to something instead of nothing.
Exactly. Nothing
It's
ever
perfect
happened.
that like the first example of that genre had no idea what they were doing. Honestly,
It's so bad.
Like, it's perfect.
I mean, I believe what I heard was that like they took the guesses people were making and deliberately steered away from them.
That's so
Like,
so cringe.
how about you
and
steer
embarrassing.
towards good? Steer towards something that's quality and not just.
Because they don't want people to be right for some
No,
reason.
it's better to
dumb.
be right than it is to be good.
Ugh.
They've done that with a few
It-
different things.
It's awful. Like I remember me and my friend Arius were talking about like the FF14 plot point that was alluded to back in Heaven's Word, and we were like workshopping it, and it's like, oh, this is there and this is that, and we essentially like just broke down like a bunch of Shadowbringers reveals like 6 years early, and if they had like looked at discussions like that and been like, no, swerve away into something brand new that was never set up, that would have been fucking miserable.
I want to see the show that goes the other way, where like they have one idea and then everyone comes up with fan concepts and then they make those canon and just steal everyone's ideas to land the plane.
So I bet you a bunch of shit does do that, but they just don't tell you.
I would love to know, like, oh fuck, yo guys, Reddit figured it out. Let's do that.
Wait, that's way better than we were going to do.
I feel like that did happen to one of these kinds of shows recently. I wish I could remember what, but I remember people getting real pissed about it.
People are saying Five Nights at Freddy's. Is that
Five Nights at Freddy?
Did they literally just take what the audience came up with and make it canon?
That makes sense why the second
The
movie
last
sucked so much
movie?
shit then.
That movie made you so bad, bro.
We saw it together, and it was like the last showing for the night, and I thought it was just us. And so at the end of that movie, I fucking stood up and I was like, what the biggest fucking piece of shit I ever saw in my entire life. How fucking dare they? And they end it like this and all that. And long story short, apparently one of the employees for the theater had gotten off their shift and was watching behind us, but they came in after we did. So I just embarrassed myself in front of a stranger. But yeah, no, that movie is the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
It ends on a cliffhanger, bro.
It's so bad. Oh my god,
end movies on
they need to die.
If you're gonna drag my ass to a theater in the year 2025 or 2026 and you're gonna end on a like come back next time, like, oh man, you better fucking
bad.
So because I feel like there's two kinds of cliffhangers. There's the one where it's like, hey, we already did the rest of this and we're cutting it here and having it to be continued. And then there's the, we don't know if we'll ever be back, but hey, aren't you curious? Come on.
I feel like it's becoming like more common that like most cliffhangers are like jonesing for the second contract.
Please sign us, please.
Please renew our contract.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if
There's no
anyone
way
in
they
here
didn't for Five Nights at Freddy, right? That had to make enough money. Right.
Probably.
People will see those
Yeah.
regardless of how trash they are, I think, forever.
Oh yeah.
I
I don't know if any
like
of you
Pokemon.
watched the second season of Twin Peaks. Did anybody here watch that?
Just season
hey,
one.
hi, hey, hello,
Okay.
hello.
Nope.
So Lynch and Frost didn't know if they were going to get a third season, so they packed like the season finale of Twin Peaks season 2 is like 8 simultaneous cliffhangers for every single character in the
All
story.
of them completely
And then it got
resolved.
dropped for 25 fucking years.
She said, "See you again in 25 years," and then 25 years passed, and half the cast
And
died.
then
And it's
season 3
incredible.
starts up and resolves
best shit
zero
ever.
cliffhangers.
It resolved it all. It resolved it all. What are you talking about?
Skips past all the resolutions and
Wow.
goes, whatever. Who cares?
Wow. I mean,
What are you doing?
for me, the ultimate is Reboot, which
Yeah.
like had a big whole thing where it finally came back and had its final like 2 movies to end off the whole show. And
Oh yeah, with the Stargate parody.
and they
That's
did,
right.
they did that exactly, and then they did Damon Rising, and then My Two Bobs, and then there's a whole big thing with Megabyte, towards the end of the series.
Oh, Tony J.
He's so good,
Man, tragedy. It was so
And
fucking good. He's
yeah, and they're just like, we want to come back for another one, and I'm like, no, guys, you should have seen the writing on the wall and wrapped it up. Actually,
It's
should.
actually legitimate. I'm not gonna say embarrassing, but like it is like what an astonishing lack of foresight that they barely got a third season, ended it on a cliffhanger, and then made 2 more movies that also ended on cliffhangers.
Well, so the funny part is the third season ends on a actual clean note. They actually wrap it up. They do a musical.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it does. You're right.
Yeah, they
Everything
do
is
Modern Nature
alphanumeric.
General.
Yeah. They straight up do a musical moment to send it all off, and they're like, happy ending, we're done, roll the credits. And then they were like, oh wait, we got a shot at 2 movies, fuck it, let's do some more. And then they got greedy. And it's like, no, just take that one shot and then know what you got. Anyway,
I really
The
do love
TV
how
show
like
did the
anime
opposite of
gets. What TV show did the opposite of that?
Hannibal.
Well, that just stopped, right? It didn't
Well,
end. It
they
just
got
stopped.
canceled, and they knew that it was getting canceled because it was before its time, bro. If it came out right now, that shit would have gone crazy. That is my favorite TV show, I think, ever.
Mads is
But, like,
such a
you
good
can-
actor.
The ending they have on that is like such a clear, massive middle finger to like their production company for canceling them.
I'm trying to think. I'm just thinking about like shows that just fucking died. Beast Wars turned into Beast Machines, which was shit.
Yeah, Beast Wars.
That's also the reboot, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's mainframe.
Yeah.
Beast Wars like ended, and then they got another series. But that's almost like, hey, if we're still selling toys, we don't care. What do you care? Like they kind of they have a secondary objective there.
I think the most notable one that I can think of is when you watch Legend of Korra, you have to remember that every single season was supposed to be the last season they were allowed to produce.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really fucking obvious in season 2 and 3 that they're like, I guess this is the end, gotta finish it. And then they go, oh, we had a third one.
And this is why I big up JoJo so much, because when the character's part is done, it's fucking done. And then roll credits, move on to the next one, They just let the stories end. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all, what I guess just moving on a little bit here. What have I was gonna actually start with, like, how did you guys get started with like VTubing and streaming and such? Like, I guess going to
That's a great question, Wooly.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is a good question.
Here, we can go left to right again.
Left to right
again,
Yeah. Start
yeah.
us off.
Tell us about the pizzas, Ecto.
Tell us the pizza
Well,
lord.
I delivered pizza for quite a while. And then somebody hit my car while I was delivering pizza. And I didn't have gap insurance. And it totaled my car because it hit 2 of my doors. And it wasn't even like a terrible accident. It wasn't even that bad, but it crunched 2 of my doors. So my car was totaled and I still owed money on it. So I couldn't get a new one. And I played a lot of VR chat. And I knew a lot of people that did like VTubing with their VR chat avatars. And so I started doing that because I could not deliver pizza anymore or get to my job anymore. That's the very short version. Oh, also the person's insurance screwed me over for like a year. Like
Of course it
really
did.
bad. Like really bad.
Did the
I had to get a lawyer to get them to pay off my hospital checkup bill.
Oh,
did the place
Ugh.
make good pizza?
It's Papa John's.
So no.
squeeze the pepper out on the pizza. It
the
helps.
oil.
It makes it better.
The oil
Yeah,
with
I'm
cheese
bad at
and
It's-
pepperoni on
I'm
it.
so sick of it. Occasionally, I go back because I ate it like every fucking day. Because why wouldn't I?
Right.
I can't eat like the spinach pizza. That one in particular, I ate so much. I can eat one piece sometimes, maybe, and then after that, I'm just like, ugh, I can't do it anymore. That and the cheese sticks were like what I had like every day.
Oh,
Ecto and I have some secret lore, which we have secret lore with each other, which is that I don't know if it was when she just started out streaming or if it was like before she started streaming, but she watched me and my other dear friend Mari _en. And specifically her name wasn't always Ecto, okay? It used to be Ectoplasm Nudes used to be her name. I don't know where it came from or whatever.
I just like ghosts. I didn't even do anything lewd, bro.
She did not. She didn't. She never did anything lewd. But whenever she would resub to me, I'd be like, oh, Plasm, thanks so much for the resub. And then she was like, that's fucking rancid. So she just changed her whole name to just Ecto.
It's better. It's better this
Because
way.
of the
Oh, it's
readout.
tons better.
Yeah.
You don't want to be called Plasm.
It all
Everybody
worked
called
out.
me Ecto but her.
Sorry.
And she would call me
How stupid is that?
Plasm.
Plasm is wild.
That's not that secret.
Okay.
I
don't know.
find the worst way to say like anyone's name when I'm reading it off the cuff, and I'm like, oh fuck! I hope no one clips that out of context. Oh my gosh!
I forgot about that genuinely. It's been so long at this point.
I remember.
By the way, Ecto, thank you very much for joining us this morning as opposed to your usual schedule. I know that it's a big deal for you in particular.
Oh, are we? What are the usual hours?
Oh yeah. This is like for me. This is like 8 hours before I start minimum. So
These guys have been forcing me to start stream quite a few hours earlier, but
Yeah.
my usual start time for a very long time was like 2 to 3 in the morning Eastern.
Okay.
And I'd stream for like 8-ish.
Ooh,
hours.
Okay.
Like fucking degenerate hours.
Full on nocturnal like zombie mode. Yeah. All right.
it's brand accurate.
Yeah, we're fixing her, guys. Don't worry, we're fixing.
It's
her.
real slow
What do you mean
going
you're
though.
fixing me? I didn't
I'm
sleep
fixing
to
you.
be here.
I'm fixing you.
See how good you feel?
Ecto, I'm fixing you because I'm making you stream.
As a
True.
honestly, as a night person, there's nothing to fix. I think I've been functioning barely, but functioning for a
Boy,
while.
you're gonna start to
Yeah.
pay for it. You have a time limit before it starts to attack you.
But it's been super handy right now because the fact that I can handle going to bed at 4 a.m. On a regular basis has made like a lot of life easier, at least for like baby watching time. You know?
Yeah.
That's actually, I could see that, yeah.
Yeah, I basically was in college and ended up in an art program that was so insane and over the top that I had to pull all-nighters like on a regular basis every other week. And it just fucked over my sleep schedule in a way that never recovered, and I just became, a super night person after that.
I got worse and worse even while I had my pizza job. There was like points where like I couldn't go to bed before 4 a.m. Like that used to be bad for me. Like to the point where if I'm gonna have like a 10-hour shift delivering fucking pizza and I only get like 4 hours of sleep, I'd call out.
Yeah, that's unsafe. You can't do that.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was
Deleting the
telling him. I was
vehicle.
like,
You're gonna
can't,
drop those
and I was
pizzas.
trying
It's come
so
on.
hard. I'm gonna die, bro. Worse than that.
Yeah, that too.
I guess. Sure.
Now it don't really matter.
Okay. Hina, how'd you
Now
get started?
no one can judge you except all of us.
Yeah, except you guys. Every single time I talk to you.
Constantly. And everyone
We
else in
only
the
want-
chat.
Yeah.
We only rib you because we love you.
I know. I know.
You're the one who left an open beer in one of our friends' purses.
What?
You guys also said
Okay.
that I was every character in Yanni Neko combined.
Now, what,
That is not true.
was the can over 50% full?
It was a bottle of beer, and I don't know how that happened.
Okay.
Genuinely, I don't.
Because if it's under 50%, that's not that I can understand.
don't-
Taking it home.
Yeah, just
I don't
and then
know.
you've got some stability, and spill chance is pretty low if it's below the 50% threshold. If it's above,
I-
then yeah, what are we doing? That's crazy.
It spilled a little. The whole thing wasn't soaked. If it gotten soaked, she must have thrown her bag around. I don't know. I don't know how it got there. I don't know why I would have put it there. I don't.
Mystery.
Again,
I don't know.
I've been in situations where, if I'm holding a can and it's there's about this much left in it, and my hands are full of something's going on. Put that in a pocket. Don't walk
Put it
too
in a back
hard.
pocket.
And it-
Oh, that's
Yeah.
scary. That's
Really?
scary.
Why
I don't
would
know.
you do that?
And if it's
I
under
done it
the
with
half,
a Red Bull or something.
if it's under the
yeah.
halfway point, you're not going to spill. You're all right.
That just feels like a dice roll to make it look like you peed your
Yeah,
pants.
you are. It
No,
is absolutely
in a can,
like you
it's
pissed yourself.
fine.
it's happened in a pinch. It's happened in a pinch, and it's worked
I
out.
put cans of whatever in a shirt pocket, like a sweater
I've done that
pocket or
before,
whatever.
too. Or a
But
flannel pocket.
the pants pocket?
And now the beer is
Yeah.
a bit lopsided, admittedly. If it's a bottle, that can swerve a little violently depending on a shove here and there. But in any case,
I don't know how that happened. I have no explanation for it.
It could have been anyone that put that in there.
It could have been anyone.
how did you get started?
Oh, man. Well, so
What
Back
happened
in-
was
what happened was back in 2020, I played Final Fantasy 14, as I still do. And my people that I played my static, one of them got really into VTubers, and they were oh Kizuna Eye. Have you heard of Kizuna Eye? And
Yeah.
then HoloLive started getting popular in the West for reasons we shall not disclose here, but it started getting popular in the West. And then they were oh, Fubuki, Sakura Miko, Korone, look at all these clips. And I was oh, that's cool. And when I was a little kid, I would cry myself to sleep at night because I couldn't live in the Hidden Leaf Village in Naruto and have ninja powers. And I was like, fuck my life, fuck my stupid Chungus life if I can't even fucking learn some ninjutsu with Naruto and such.
It's the saddest thing ever.
It's the saddest thing ever. And then I was like, wait a second. Something eventually after these, I saw these clips, something clicked in my head where I was like, wait a second, I can do that. There's some pipeline for me to be able to do that. I can be
You can be the
anime
Hokage.
character. I could be Hokage.
Mhm.
That's incredible.
That could be me. And so I was like, I was hemming and hawing. I was like, oh yeah, whatever. And then Hollow Myth debuted. And that was the biggest fucking deal ever. For those who were not in the VTubing loop around that time. It was like Jesus Christ came back from the dead. It was that important. And I was like, I was in love and I loved them so much. And I was like, I want friends like that. And I want to be able to stream. And because I didn't really have many other girlfriends at the time. And I was like, they're just such good friends with each other. And they're so happy and la 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 la. And so then I, became a VTuber. And now here we are, and I have all the friends that I ever dreamed of having, and I'm living my beautiful Chungus life.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
Yay!
I didn't really have friends that were girls until I started.
Exactly, and now we have that. Now we have each other, Ecto.
Yeah. No, I can tell you that back in the day, once upon a time, when this obscure thing called Naruto was only being translated by fans as a manga online, nothing English yet, I got one of the headbands and I tied it to my bag at school. And I was like,
that's so badass.
Oh my god!
And it was like, it was one of those things where I'm just like, if you know, you know, like just one or like here and there, and then everyone knew because it's fucking Naruto. If that thing blew up right quick, but there was a brief window where I was like, ooh, it's the club that like with the headband, yeah.
Fully, I posted that image of a skeleton stabbing someone with the words weeb, and fucking weeb on the knife on it yesterday. And someone in my reply said, every time Wooly brings up the Naruto GameCube fighting game and always refers to it in English, I say the whole name alongside with it.
It's the only thing I played and it's burnt into my brain with the Japanese name. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what the English name of that shit is.
I think it's Great Ninja Clash of Ninja, Clash of Ninja, I think is what it's called in English.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, that was a time. Oh yeah, and we had Callie on the show as well, not too long ago. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Mint, how'd you get started?
I kind of went insane because of OCD, so I dropped out of my doctorate and then worked office lady jobs for a while and then went crazy again. And despite all of that, I had weird aspirations to do stand-up comedy. I know that's the worst thing in the world to say. I know it's so embarrassing. That's so fucking embarrassing. It's the worst.
Did you write?
I've also
put you on the spot. Hit us with your type 5.
Did you write your type 5 for the comedy store?
No, the thing is, like, my type 5 is literally like, Maria Bamford.
Yeah,
she was like one of the comedians I really
she's
liked.
great. She's really funny.
As a fellow completely insane person because of OCD, I really liked her, but it really is just like a long list of jokes about killing myself. So it's not very attractive,
Yeah.
Like, it's not great. And I mean, like, I've been a huge weeb since I was little. My parents were taking me to anime cons when I was like 11,
Okay.
So they love to overindulge, especially because my mom was a linguist, right? And the idea of me being into foreign language stuff was super exciting. So taking me to an anime con was, a thing that they were very happy to do. So I also always wanted to be anime since I was little and being able to make it a full-time job.
Okay. Hey, look, I literally went to go see stand-up like this week. I went to go see Dan Soder, and like I'm there's good stand-up out there, but that is but like I've
become disillusioned with the format a little.
For sure.
Jack offy.
It's definitely not as
what it used to be,
or exciting as it used to be.
Yeah, you gotta find good ones. But that being said,
the Connor O'Malley stand-up solutions is the best stand-up special I've seen.
I got to see him live. I actually got to see him live recently, and it was fantastic. His ending bit was that he did an active shooter drill that everybody had to like line up for. Which is maybe the most American stand-up.
It's so funny.
His comedy writing AI robot that sells
hard at the top of the screen is just going, okay, I guess that's a thing you guys do.
That sounds like America. Yeah.
Holy shit, bro.
He's a genius. Connor O'Malley is a genius.
He understands the current like American condition better than anyone.
He does, which is why he's always screaming.
Yeah.
Cool. Pat, what have you been up to?
What I've been up to? I've been playing FF14 with these gals who are super behind on their light farming. Boo.
Hey, I just started this game this year. So I'm with you, Wooly.
Hey,
I'm also new.
Man, you don't apply. We watched you lose your sprout the other day.
Wait, no, hold on. I was about to say, are you a fellow sprout? And then I heard what it takes to get rid of your sprout, and that's fucking crazy.
There were a couple weeks where I was just kind of playing it from like 10 p.m. until like 4 in the morning.
You lost your sprout?
I did. I got to Dawn Trail.
Then why are you posing? Why are you fronting like a sprout when you're not a sprout?
I'm not fronting like no sprout. I got look. It's like 4 months ago. It's fine.
Oh yeah, I'm
It's
new to
this
the
year.
game. I don't know what's going
she's in
on.
that-
I've completed
I barely
every
do
single
still.
version. Yeah, all right.
She's in
all
that
right.
weird place where like she's in Dawn Trail, but it look like we'll go into old content, and I think you've done almost every piece of old content once,
Yeah.
no matter how long ago that was. So it's just like, what is this? It's like, well, it's fucking Labyrinth, or it's fucking whatever, or whatever.
Well, I
the
had to do Labyrinth. That apparently is a new requirement for the story, right? Doing Labyrinth of the Ancients, or
Yeah,
like
it
Crystal
became
Tower?
mandatory after Shadowbringers came out, I want to say, or before.
I would
It's been a
hope
bit.
so.
I think they made it
So much of that plot like relies on characters from that.
They made
I'm
it-
shocked it wasn't.
They made it after, because I remember when Shadowbringers came out, there were dialogue options you couldn't pick if you had not done Crystal Tower at that point.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, there's
It was 5.3
So-
in the middle of the pandemic. That's what
dialogue
it was.
options are a thing at that point, right? Because
Yes.
so far what I'm playing, there's none of that yet. Yeah.
You just
Bro,
stoically nod.
I was talking to Garrett, and because he's over grinding gear with Kyle, and they do a lot of F14 stuff, and he was like, "Wow, I'm really impressed. You and Willie are actually going through a Realm Reborn on stream, because I didn't." And I'm like, "Oh, cool." He's like, "Yeah, no, I like burned through it as fast as I could on my own time, and then we started at Heaven's Word." I'm like, yeah.
So is it just it's universally like acknowledged as slog, basically?
It's
I
a little,
like
it's
a
little
slog for
slog.
me. at
Was
least. Yeah.
extremely mad about the fact that the first time I finally got through it was right before they fixed it.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Especially because I leveled multiple characters like a good chunk of the way through it, and then
You're
just,
crazy
swapped.
for that.
That's
Yeah, having
wild,
multiple
actually.
characters in this
It was
game
my
is
wow
crazy.
brain, bro. I don't know what else to tell
Oh,
you.
bro, if I want to play a white mage, I got to make a new character.
So,
Yeah,
Wooly,
literally,
really good
though.
example. Last stream we did like the lead up from like Company Heroes into Brayflocks, right? That took us like, I'd say 2 hours, right? Because you did a bunch of monk stuff before that, right? That used to be like 6+ hours of just back and forth fucking
God.
nonsense, right? So that's how much they like cut out,
Although
right?
They cut out a bunch of the instances are a lot shorter and smaller too.
That being said, I think I'm right there with you, because apparently they're changing more shit and it'll all be different again soon. So now I'm on the wrong side of a new update to a Realm Reborn.
Wooly, what they're gonna probably do one of two things, because they said they had one of the FanFest things they brought up was that they had a lot of features that they want to make for like new people, mobile game people, and children. They didn't say children, but we all knew they meant children. So like the ability to have like a nice man walk you to your quest.
Yep.
Which is for
That
you,
one's
Wooly.
so crazy. That one's insane. I don't know.
Give me my fireflies.
That's pretty
I'll
common
take
in
them.
a lot of Asian MMOs. Well, it has an auto walk feature.
You know, it probably helps you smoke while you're playing.
But to
Yeah.
I could do that.
Play
to be
one-handed
fair,
and all that
though,
shit.
to be fair, the whole like a lot of the map stuff was not as much of an issue once I started using the mouse. Right?
yeah, he was a controller only guy, and then he started messing
Oh.
around.
The mouse
Okay,
makes a
okay.
lot of that make way more sense versus like hoping that the select thing will select the right thing. It's not great
Yeah.
for that purpose. But
The
yes,
map
So they
drives
said
me crazy, and I've only used the mouse.
they said
It's
one of
still
the
convoluted.
the things for 14 that they're going to do for onloading is maybe going to be ready for Evercold. And what I think that means is they might do that Grand Blue Fantasy thing where if you skip a cutscene, it gives you like a 1 paragraph of text of what happened in that cutscene. Because there are a lot of cutscenes in A Realm Reborn. Like this started, we got to
there sure are.
we got to Quarry Mill a couple streams ago, and I squared up and I sat down. I sat Wooly down, as it were, and I said, Wooly, if you want to skip every cutscene from here until you get to Kurthus, you can.
wow, yeah.
If you want to just fucking skip all this, like no one's gonna judge you.
It
It's
cuts
fine.
out so much time.
And I mean, this is something too where playing regular games for me, like since I have a weekly schedule where I play things about once a week and rotate, a lot of the time, like in the middle of Phoenix Wright, I'll come back and be like, okay, wait, where were we at? You know,
That seems crazy to me. Phoenix Wright seems like doing that is hard.
It is.
Yeah.
We usually save at the in-between points, but every once in a while, like there's just nothing we can do because we're strapped for time. But fortunately, we have notes that about like what each session was, what we did in each session. So it's like, okay, here we got a referral point. I feel like this was a problem though that was solved in like Metal Gear Solid 1 way back when. It was crazy because the game, when you'd leave and come back, each section of that game had a chapter summary for what you've done so far. But the game is so short that it didn't need it at all. Like you can sit and do that in one sitting. One sitting, no problem.
Yeah.
But they actually did it. Like if you stop and come back, you do have a paragraph of what you were up to. You know, and
I need that for a lot of games.
yes,
love
really
that.
bad.
Would love that.
Well, I've restarted like a dozen RPGs over the years because I was halfway through and came back after like a 6 month to a year break and went, oh, I don't even know who that character fucking is anymore.
Right.
Can I get a glossary?
I
My
had
problem with Xenoblade
times,
Chronicles.
Yeah, I had times where it was
one
literally
day.
like I don't even remember what the previous objective that they told me to do was. Like I don't know where it's this huge world that happened to me with Bravely Default and Bravely Second.
Oh my god.
Where I was like, I took a big break in the middle of it, and then you're just in this big open world, and I don't know where the next place to go
That's
is.
really
I don't
bad
remember
for
the
Bravely
last thing I
Default because
did.
at some point it just starts to tell you to beat the game again and again
It's
and
so
again.
ass. Oh my god, it's so ass.
You know what I struggle a lot with because I take long breaks from both of them.
What?
Kingdom
What?
Come Deliverance and The Witcher 1. The Witcher 1
Oh.
in particular is really bad about that. And I'll have to go through every little quest note because I always save my quest notes in my inventory. But like, what the fuck was I doing? Did I do this? I don't know if I did this part. And then I'll have to go and like check each thing again to make sure like what I was working on the last time I did it.
Eastern European gaming, Ecto. I see.
I love
Interesting.
games like that though.
Yeah.
Metaphor Refantasio was really good about this because
Really?
you would have the every time you did an S-Link, you hung out with anyone, they'd summarize what that date was, what you guys did on the date, and you could just go back and see where.
And you'd look at the confidant level, and it would tell you what was the current
conflict
trauma
or what their
thing that was going on.
Right,
in it.
and it was up to the point of which it was up to whatever had been revealed so far. So it was like really, really, expressive with that. But then also you had a dialogue log where you could just go backwards and see the entire text chat of like what people said in conversations and just be like, oh yeah, reread this conversation. Good, I'm up to date, So leaving that game for a long time and coming back, it was really easy.
That being said, Ecto, like, has anyone but me played Witcher 1 in here?
No, I think it's just me.
Okay.
I haven't finished it.
I know about
obviously,
the sexy
I
lady
love
cards, and that's it.
That is a.
Yeah.
I've always described this in one way. I've beaten that game twice, one off stream when it came out, and one on stream a couple years ago. That is a fucked up game for crazy people.
Yes,
That is unapproachable even by like Eastern European game development standards.
Fun though.
Like Witcher 1 pretty much expects you to sit down and play Witcher 1 until you are fucking done playing Witcher 1.
Well, I play it until my brain starts oozing out my ears and I'm like falling asleep at my desk, and then I put it down and then I won't touch it for like another few months sometimes.
Yeah, I know. It demands there's 100 characters in that and none of them are tracked. They're all introduced to you once. And Kingdom Come Deliverance is even worse. It has like so many systems. Like if you walk away from that game for even a week, you'll come back and like, wait, how do you do this? Where am I?
Learning how to make like potions or some shit the last time I did it, and I needed to learn more how to read, and I'm pretty sure I spent at least 2 hours picking flowers in a field.
Yeah, you do that.
Did they ever bring back the booty cards? Because I remember seeing those.
No, they got rid
Very
of them.
sad.
Okay.
From
Are
what I
those
know,
only in the first game?
yeah, from what I know, I think that like that the sex cards were like one person's like, let's put the sex cards in, and then
Hell yeah, that's how
as
you
the
know it's
series got
European.
like more popular and like more eyes on them, they were like, no, let's take that out. We're gonna no.
People don't
no
want
more
the
of that.
sex cards. Sex cards.
No,
is
they
bad
should
luck
put them
for
back
us.
in. Those cards were there for me every single time I play that game. I label my stream title, I'm playing card games today. I'm collecting
that's
cards. And then everybody's like,
pretty
what are you
funny.
playing? What are you playing? Witcher 1.
I only ever saw one. I only saw one card, but it was like a wench with like ass out, kind of like I don't know. There was
That's probably
Some
the
of
first
them
one. Yeah.
yeah, I
Got
guess
a little
so.
bit
And I
of
was
titty
like,
too,
yeah.
like bear.
I was like, oh, that's what
I think the
we're
weirdest
doing?
thing is like all those sex encounters in that game. The first one is by far the most interesting and the best one because
It's my favorite.
Encounters.
you're banging like a maid at like an old mill, and it's so loud that a bunch of people think ghosts have inhabited it. And it's like it's the only one that's like actually a really interesting and funny encounter, and the rest of them are just fade to black. You boned her.
Like, like a precursor like rumor, and then you go and then you talk to anyone outside afterwards and they're like, the mill's haunted again, will you go in there and clean it out? And you're just like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I can go clean it out.
Yeah.
I love in the beginning of Expedition 33, like there's a building where you listen in and you hear two people going at it. And and yeah, they're just like, oh, ha, 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 ooh, hoo, hoo, you know, and you keep listening back
Like
and
the Sims sounds.
and it plays the same audio again and again. But then if you keep listening, eventually it's like they're like, huh. And it's like it's getting weird now. They know that you're listening, and at first they were excited by it, but now it's like, okay, dude. Okay, come on now. Dude,
And then
what the fuck?
33 clicks later, they're like, here's an item, fuck off.
Yeah.
Please go away.
They're actively into it, and then they start getting creeped out. It's super funny.
That's
That's usually how it
dynamic
goes.
storytelling.
Yeah.
Truly a game
Oh.
ahead of its time.
Well, we're making slow progress today. Okay, I gotta rush through
Oh,
this. I'm
sorry.
also playing DMC5. No, don't worry. This is exactly why you guys are here. Playing DMC5 with Garrett yesterday. Doing that tonight as well. He hasn't played DMC since 2003.
All right.
Really interesting bringing somebody like brand new to 5 in through it, because having a boss at the end of every single level creates a really fun dynamic where it's, are we going to be on schedule for this LP that we have to do in 4 days, or are you going to get stuck for more than an hour on Artemis?
So only played 3?
You played 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Or I think just 1, 3, but back in like 2000s,
Okay.
right? Well, when they came out.
Did you explain what is even a Nero?
He watched the summary
Okay.
video
Okay.
beforehand.
Okay.
And he was like, "Oh, Nero's got the arm." Though I gotta tell you, man, like a lot of that game's story, like it's not the most like plot heavy or like twist heavy story in video games. But like loading the game up and it going, who do you want to play as, Dante, Nero, or V, or Virgil on the main menu is fucking wild as a way to start that game.
Oh, special edition?
Yeah, you turn the game on and it goes, do you want to play as Virgil right now?
Okay,
You fucking right, dude.
There's nothing you can do about that, you know? It's like that stuff that gets, the reveals were, I guess, if you were playing alongside the original edition, and so
Yeah.
Okay.
And also I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, a game that I
Hell
originally
yeah.
planned to check out once, and then a couple members of my chat bullied my ass into continuing it. Shame on them. Continue to bully, please. It's appreciated.
Mhm.
This guy's a pirate hater, though. I still can't believe it. It's
I'm
fucked
not
up.
so hold on. So first of all, the first point is I can't believe how much better the game is when it's not running like a pile of shit. Like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 ran and looked really bad when it came out a couple of years ago. It was like it wished it hit like 30 FPS on most of it.
Describing throwing money at you as bullying is fucking crazy, by the way.
It's bullying. They gave me $2,000, and that's a form of like,
So
I am
Oh,
not
dude.
letting that slide.
$200.
That's
Oh,
fucking
no.
wild. Anyways,
that's mean to do.
Moving
oh
on.
no. Like I described it as like reverse fin doming, like on the show when it was happening, and that's what it felt like. Also, yeah, no, it's a pretty solid RPG. It is crazy Gooner.
Oh,
Like
right.
Like there's a you know, you have a weird little mascot character and you build a robot and the robot's a sex bot.
Right.
It's like an embarrassing sex bot.
Is that the one with the weapon girls?
Yes.
Yes.
Girls.
Okay. Yeah.
And Pyra's got her whole ass out, like with the whale tail. It's actually like weirder than her, like not her figure or the tightness of her clothes. I think the fact that the character has like tiny little booty shorts and a like gigantic whale tail is strange.
No, that's coming back.
It's back. The whale tail's coming back.
Yeah, no.
All of the alternate costumes those two characters got are superior to the original versions. Like they look much better. But I forgot what the last point.
It reminded me of like the Soul Calibur school of design. You know, kind of came back alive with some of those.
Yeah, a little bit
Tifa,
like a Ivy Valentine kind of fucking thing.
Yeah, and Tacky, you know,
and Master Chief.
It's also super weird. The game only lets you have one save.
Dead or Alive. Shit,
close enough. Close enough. I mean, you know, what Dead or Alive.
They got Yoda and Soul Calibur.
No, tits are popping in that game too. It's you're close enough. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a titty-centric game.
Oh yeah,
lets you have one save point because it has a gacha system for like new weapons. So they don't want you to scam the gacha system. So they only let you have one save point, which is like nerve-wracking to stream. I don't like it. I do not like only having the fucking one save point.
That's bad.
But it is cool, and the definitive edition is like a really, really solid upgrade. Like it's dramatically improved the game. Voice acting is terrible.
You just don't like British people. Just say it.
No, listen. No, that has nothing to do with the fact that I don't like British people, man. Okay? No. The voice acting in 2 is the dub is god awful. It is like genuinely like astonishingly bad. So I'm definitely going to keep it on. Like people are like, if you're going to complain, just change it to Japanese. Like absolutely not. This is so bad. I must listen to the English dub.
It's Kino, bro.
Was it the same?
It's like a train wreck. You can't look away.
Was it the same dub team as the last story?
No, it was a different dub team entirely, and I don't recognize any of the actors. But the main problem seems to come by is that none of the actors were allowed to see the scene they were acting, and they only got.
It's like in Oblivion when it was like alphabetical order lines,
and then they only got to do one line read a take. Like they only got one shot at every line they ever recorded.
Okay.
So like. For example, there's like a yell that the Rex does in the beginning. That's like a fight yell, and it's literally him going yeah, and it's god awful. It sounds like fucking Morty, like trying to do a goddamn battle cry.
That's an effective battle cry. I don't know. I would be intimidated.
And because they only gave them one take, when he does that line again, they just reuse the same audio. So it happens like multiple times in the same scene that it's just the most god awful fucking yell ever. It's unbelievable. It's great.
Weird.
It's like Neil Breen level like voice direction. It's fucking god awful. It's really endearing.
Well,
it's really
last
endearing.
story was an Operation Rainfall game like Xenoblade Chronicles, right? Is that what it was called, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was wondering why you asked.
Looking forward to getting back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I can't do that this week because I am too busy. I got DMT stuff with Barrett. I got fucking Marvel Tokon on Saturday.
Ooh, yeah.
I still can't believe it's called that. I'm sorry.
I know.
Yeah. No, the voice acting thing that just reminds me of that. It almost sounds like the difference between FemShep and MaleShep in Mass Effect, and how those were recorded. If I'm not mistaken, Pat, it was that the Jen Hale was reading every conversation as a full thing Paragon or as a full thing Renegade, so completely committed to those evil or good characters, whereas MaleShep was reading it line by line and staying as neutral as possible.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so you get a completely disjointed feeling out of, if you play one, you get the feeling of a character that's just kind of could go either way, but it resets every time you pick an option, versus the more coherent pathway of going Renegade Femshep or Paragon Femshep, you know?
I recently found out that Ben Starr was talking about how Mark Meer was his acting coach in acting school, and when they brought Mark Meer in, they were like, "This is Mark Meer. He's going to be teaching you guys." Ben was the only person in there just going, "Oh my fucking god, it's fucking Commander Shepard! Oh shit, I'm going to learn from Commander Shepard."
Nice. Cool. Anything else with the week, or is that it so far? Pat?
Oh, for me?
Yes.
Oh no, I'm fucking busy. I got this is the only thing I want to say this morning is, like, I woke up, so I let Paige sleep in the morning, so because she has, like, when the kid wakes up, he wakes her up and I just sleep right through that. So this morning I got her up to go to the podcast, and then I went downstairs and I'm like, "Okay, hey buddy, I'm gonna go to work." And he looks at me and goes, "Dada, wait till mommy comes down or I'm going to freak out." And he's like he's got a big smile on his face. And I'm like, and I go, "What?" He's like, "I'm going to freak out." I'm like, "Okay, thank you for the incredibly potent threat, please."
Okay.
Wasn't he just saying how getting hit by a car is cool? Right?
No,
Was
he was
that
saying
it?
getting hit by a car is a compliment.
Well, that's true. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he
fuck.
thinks that's the funniest shit in the fucking world, and
It
I don't
is.
think it's that funny because
It totally
he says that when he says that when he doesn't want to hold my hand on the street. I'm like, "You have to hold my hand." He goes, "No, I want to get hit by a car." I'm like, "Oh my fucking god!"
Don't let him know that it turned me into a VTuber, bro.
No,
Yeah.
Damn.
he doesn't know what a VTuber is. Like, he probably, like, he's seen you guys, but he probably thinks that's just like what you look like.
Yeah,
like, that's
just-
just like
Yeah, that's just people.
Dad's friend with cartoons.
It is. It is what I look
It
like.
literally is, yeah.
Might as well be, yeah.
I do love that you call him Galron, by the way. I adore
Yeah, I know.
that.
Well, it's
Thank you
because
for
when he
that.
was a little baby, he would always like just the biggest eyes, most intense stare.
Has he ever made you experience beige, Pat?
What?
Has he? Like, wait, have you never played the Klingon board game?
No,
where
man.
Galron is screaming at you and telling you to experience beige? Really?
No.
Oh, you've missed out. You've missed out. It's good shit.
Klingon board game?
Yeah,
Klingon?
it's like you put like a tape on, and then like it's a board game, and the Klingon
It has a
television
tape
screams
that
at you.
plays?
Hell
I
yeah,
watched
it does.
I watched the episodes, man.
Like
like that-
You're missing out. You're missing out.
I miss
Do they
board
have that
games that
shit
used to
on?
come with VHS tapes.
Yeah.
What?
They had one for the Dilbert comics, and it was
Get the
called
fuck
the
out.
Dilbert Engineering Ethics board game, and it was sponsored by Lockheed Martin.
Oh, awesome.
Are you
Perfect.
fucking
yeah.
serious?
I am dead ass right now.
When you describe a Klingon board game, I'm just imagining a box that you open up and it just has one of those blades in it that you hold with
Yeah.
the
Oh,
two
yeah.
hands.
Absolutely.
And you just here's two of those. Now fight.
I'll pretend to not know what that's called,
Yeah.
if that's okay.
What's it called?
I have no idea. I never knew, and I won't ever know.
Hold on. Is it Batleth? Batleth?
I won't know.
Yeah.
Batleth. Okay.
No
yeah.
clue.
Wait, you're talking about.
Okay.
All
All
right,
right.
All right.
She doesn't want people to know her power level.
It's crazy. Like, man, you already started this by like making fun of me for not having played the fucking Klingon board game. Like, who are you
That's
fucking
true.
kidding?
Yeah, why was it making fun?
It's
so
already
fucking
over
funny.
for you.
Because it's Galron's actor just hamming it up even more. It's really
Mhm.
fun. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll grab the baton.
Yeah, what's up, Wolves?
Well, so this is the beginning of the daycare era with baby, and
How have you been
she's-
enjoying daycare, Wooly?
well, so it's technically it's still on ramping right now, so it's not in full speed just yet, but yeah, no, she has taken to Punch Kid has taken to now just copying her favorite sounds whenever she hears them.
Nice.
This was fun. So, for example, one sound that she heard that she likes is when you cough, and Punch Mom was like,
Are you serious?
and now Baby is like.
Oh, that's scary.
And I'm
That's
like,
scary, though, actually.
No,
Yeah.
stop.
Dude,
And
that sucks.
sucks because at random she'll just start doing it, and if anyone coughs anywhere in the vicinity, she'll just start
Jesus
coughing for
Christ.
fun. And I'm like, oh. And so yes, distinguishing between real and fake, not fun, not good.
That's terrible. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I didn't run into that one. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she's just doing it for fun. And like I've been successfully kind of distracting her by doing other mouth noises. So whenever she's like starting to do it, I'm going, no, let's go like or you know, whatever, just do something else, please, for the love of God, don't fake cough, you know. But she just really loves it. And then now she's taken to the next level of it, which is inhaling really sharply. For some reason, she likes the feeling or sound of going.
Oh no, that's even worse. I feel like it makes it sound like she swallowed something. Oh my god,
we're losing.
My guy is
Marble in the nose.
doing that right now.
Oh, no.
He just started doing that. He just started going, and I go, what? He goes, ha 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 ha.
Like it's crazy, you know, and like it's actively like anything we can do to just stop. No fun noises. Let's make fun noises, please. But yeah, that's that's currently a phase. And I think we're looking at like she doesn't want to crawl, but she is scooting on her butt. And
that counts.
Yeah,
that counts.
She's doing it super fast. She's getting wherever she needs to, like dog dragging its butt kind of thing, just going like you know. But like yeah, for some reason, just tummy time just really upsets her. So she's gonna like scoot straight into walking. Like that feels like it's gonna be the rec line. And apparently, I just before we started here, Punch Mom let me know that she saw some of my headphones on the ground and like picked them up and like tried to put them on. And
oh yeah,
and I'm like that's like at under a year, that's crazy. Like she's like
that's adorable.
Getting and because I have headphones on often at home too, you know, so I think she kind of sees them as like an extension of my head to some degree. So
oh, that's too cute.
Yeah,
that's super cute. Oh my god.
So yeah, no, I think you know, it's coming along. It's fun. And yeah, I'll let y'all know how the daycare stuff is going. But at the very least, right now, these are the new hours. We're starting a little bit earlier, and I gotta basically shift everything up in order to get her out every day.
You're pretty lucky that the hours they're not a dramatic shift.
Yeah, back
right?
in 2019, I was starting at 1 p.m. So it is right? Going back to what we did before.
Because there's people that like, you know, would do like, you know, max hours or the hours that I'm doing now. You're starting at 7, 8, 9 p.m. And then all of a sudden they slam into the NL show of 9 a.m., 10 a.m.
Right.
It's like that is dramatic. Yeah. That is like a full 12-hour swap.
Not too bad. This weekend as well, we went back to Quebec City and returned to the Chateau Frontenac, which is the
I took a tour there.
Nice.
So good.
Yes.
Yeah, I went there last winter. The Christmas market. It was the cutest
second.
thing ever. I love Quebec City, honestly.
It's such a cool castle. It's very cool. Yeah.
What happens if I do this? No, I'm sorry. I'm hitting buttons over here. Don't ignore me.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Whoa. All right.
Okay, that works out actually.
All right. BRB. Yeah, no, so we went back, and yeah, that's where me and Punch Mom got married. So
that's like an incredible venue. Oh my god, I have to cough. Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was fun to, you know, return to the scene of the crime with the evidence, so to speak, with the baby, you know.
Did you stay at the Frontenac?
Yeah, we stayed.
I missed my chance. It was just like me. It was like I was with like a bunch of friends taking a road trip in French Canada.
Yeah,
and it was like $150 too expensive. Kind of bummed out I couldn't stay. The tour was really nice though.
Yeah, it's cool. It's one of those like old things where you're looking at this going like, what was this supposed to be originally? And the history of it is like, actually, it was built to be a hotel from the jump. It was just a castle style hotel, but they always planned it to be that way. Which you kind of go, oh yeah, we're not living in Europe where there's like an old lord's manor that got repurposed. It's like, no, there's just a big building that they wanted, you know, customers right away.
the whole old city in Quebec City feels pretty fucking European though.
It is, yeah.
Those walls are just those. I don't know. At Christmas when everything's covered in snow, it was too much. It was too nice.
Hell yeah. No, so that's the thing. So Quebec City and parts of Montreal are kind of like that, where it's like the old town and the bricks are cobblestone, and people are still kind of like, yeah, old style houses, and they keep the construction unupdated because they want it to kind of resemble the way it used to and stuff. It's cool, although it's every time there's like a fire that happens or something that breaks out, it's bad because that shit it's up to code, but it's just built to go up in flames because that's how things were back then.
Also, every other building in Montreal being a 4-story walk-up is evil. I don't know if I could live in a walk-up. I don't know. No way.
Man, I used to live in Verdun, and Verdun has the most hostile, like violent kill your grandma architecture of any place in the world I've ever seen, where they're all 2 or 3-story walk-ups. And they're all like, I don't know how to describe it, but like that slick steel spiral staircase.
Oh yeah. I fell on my ass on one of those when I.
Yeah, and it's like it's 4 or 5 months of the year. It's mandatorily covered in ice the whole way down that you can't get it off. It's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just slide down on a fucking pillow or something.
The moving companies have like gotten used to and figured out tech for like getting like pianos and beds up these insane spiral staircases and things like that. Like they're really working for their money here for when you're moving. It's nuts.
They got special stair shoes or something. Like
they're good at the angles and like sliding things along slightly, like halfway over the edge, or taking out a window and lifting it straight into the living room and putting the window back. There's
that's elaborate.
There's a lot. Yeah. But no, it was very nice, and did enjoy that. And also it was one of those things too where you're enjoying this very nice old building, very nice boardwalk, and like you're looking at the water and everything's cool. And then there's a statue here with Samuel de Champlain, this old person who's been named for streets and buildings, and just like don't pay too much attention to the plaque and what it says, where he's being praised for cleansing out the savages and just all kinds of fucked up shit like that, where you're just like, oh Jesus Christ, guys, please, so that shit's wild, but and it's there. But in any case, ultimately, yeah, just a nice little trip, and got to I was there it was my mom's 75th birthday, so we just got to celebrate that a little bit.
Oh, that's amazing.
Had a good time.
Hell yeah.
Played a couple things this week, didn't have a ton of time, but in 14 got to my level 50, which is
hell yeah,
really early, like crazy early.
6 sessions, I think. Yeah,
that road to 90 buff is gonna go, but you definitely don't fucking need it anymore, man. Like you're already like.
That's right. You have the leveling buff from the server you're in, or whatever.
Yeah, so I jumped.
Oh, that's a thing. Huh.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They do that to get people to move servers sometimes.
Yeah, so I went on Cucullin, and apparently so many people had followed that they took the buff away.
You have gentrified Cucullin.
We have gentrified Cucullin.
Oh God, the ultimate cycle is over.
So I have 90 days to enjoy it, and then it's gone. So yeah, it was cool while it lasted, certainly.
You just gotta finish it 90 days.
You succeeded.
Bro.
You succeeded in repopulating the server.
Yeah, exactly.
They should thank you.
I mean, so like, yeah, I think it is kind of feel nuts to be like this far along and getting all these abilities on my character, and then every single main mission we do, I can't use half of them because they're just too far above the main quest's level.
That was
saving.
I was having. I feeling that. Yeah,
that has been a problem since like 2016. Like it's been a problem since like the middle of Heaven's Word, where they want to make sure that all you need to do is the main story to level up to cap on your main guy, but it's actually a little too aggressive, and so you always end up in that thing. But with your road to 90 buff, it's way more intense than it's ever been,
and it's super.
I was at level cap for the expansion every time I hit it. Like every single time I was over leveled. It's kind of a bummer.
It's really weird too when we go into a place like, I guess Totorak or one of the other dungeons, and they cap you in a way where I have half of my second rotation, but
It's
not the
so
whole
ass.
thing. You
It's
know?
so- oh my
Yeah,
God.
take away
Like,
too many buttons.
It gets even
Once you start
worse
getting
when you're
to, like-
playing the higher level ones that weren't
Yeah.
built with lower level in mind at all.
Oh
like I can do my builder and I have nothing to spend it on.
Mhm.
Like I'm just
Yeah,
like,
yeah. For
okay.
Reaper, you don't have a cash out until like what 60?
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
Um,
Yeah.
I'm hoping they're gonna fix that. In Next
Well,
Fest, they gave me a lot of hope that maybe they're just gonna scale people with the
Well,
whole
for
forward thing.
FanFest, they specifically said that Mr.
sorry, yeah, that's what I
Prime
meant.
is making it so that every class will have a recognizable, complete
Mm-hmm.
form of its rotation at 50. So even if you get scaled down to 55 or 75 or whatever the fuck, you're still going to be playing your class. You're not going to get to the point where Wooly's at, where like I only have half my fucking AOE rotation, or
Yeah.
I'm missing the combo ender, like Ecto deals with.
And I
I
mean,
have 3 buttons.
well, that's it. Like even on a like balance or whatever basic level, I like just even if I'm doing something that's really weak or ineffective, it's still you still want to be able to do what your character can do. It just feels bad to not have half of it.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's real bad with Gunbuster. I've been
Black
annoyed by
Mage
it.
Is so
Oh,
bad.
yeah. Black Mage gets
because
the worst of everybody.
It
Yeah.
kind of
Oh,
got
yeah?
like you'd think like for all the base classes, they're like, oh yeah, there's like these fundamental ways that they're supposed to be played. And if you play Black Mage at level 50, you're like, okay, it's all about doing Fire 1, and then you get Firestarter procs sometimes, and then you do that. But then they actually locked in and decided, no, we're going to make the class fun when it came to Heaven's Word. So the real spammable ability and the real core of the class, you don't even get until the first expansion, which is like so misleading to players who are picking it up when they're like playing the game for the first time. And it's just, it leads to this problem that Mint kind of encountered early on when we were playing 14, and she was like, oh boy, so I just did the Hall of the Novice, and I can't wait to start using
I do
stun
love
abilities
interrupts,
and
yeah.
silences and interrupting
It all matters,
bosses, and
clearly.
it's all going to be so important. I was like, oh yeah, you will literally never press those buttons in any content that matters.
Nope, never
Yeah,
have.
no. The Hall of the Novice was built like 8 years ago, and so a bunch of the advice is now horribly out of date.
Yeah, a lot
so
of like
weird.
That's
there's so much
dumb.
disparity in like the tutorialization in that game. Like there's things that were clearly made when the original version came out, things that were
Yes.
made like 5 years ago, and it was weird. It was
Yeah, so,
weird.
like,
When it was
Sure.
more
To
based on
Hina's-
World of Warcraft interrupts and stuff.
Yeah.
To Hina's
Yeah,
point, like the
just-
Black Mage rotation and like the core of the class changes every 10 levels. Like it's currently 5 different classes.
Yes.
okay,
It's
so this update is long overdue.
It's very
Yes.
long
Yes.
overdue. I remember watching what was it, a fan fest, or it was a live letter for like Endwalker? I think it was for Endwalker, when people were like, when are class changes? And they'll be like, the expansion after the next one. And you were like, are you fucking you're like, I brought this up when we were talking about like Riot patching to XKO and stuff like that. And I described like, yeah, FF14 will tell you not in 2 years, maybe in 4 years will change the thing you're
that's a
complaining
fake
about
amount
right
of
now.
time.
It's
That's
crazy.
nonsense.
It's
That's not real.
legitimately
4
nuts.
years
So, yeah.
never pass.
It is very, very long time coming to just do a total overhaul of every job in the game.
Yeah, no, I think like that specific thing mentioned earlier of like building up a resource that you cannot use, that would drive me
Yeah.
insane. I
Oh
would
my
lose
God.
my mind.
It doesn't
It-
even give you the resource
It's
when
so
you're pushing
bad.
the buttons,
It's
so
so
you don't
bad.
like see the bar go up. But I know what it's supposed to be doing.
It's-
and
so
I'm
it's
just
the
like, why
fact-
am I even
the
pushing these
fact
buttons?
that Reaper is a builder spender, and you don't even know that until you get to like level 60 is fucking crazy.
Well, you get it way later, so you
So
never play it from like level 1.
It's so bad. Like literally, classes are like when they are adding a class to the game, like Red Mage, for example, they are like, okay, you start Red Mage at level 50 because that's like the level we're starting it at for Stormblood, the expansion that came out like 10 years ago or whatever now. And for it to make sense, it's a complete class. So we're going to make it make sense between levels 50 to 70. And then at level 70, it's going to be its complete thing, a complete iteration. We're going to build on like the ideas behind this kit. And then they just do not acknowledge when you get level synced and go to Totorak as a fucking red mage at level 26. And you're like, I guess you can just use like Jolt and maybe you can do Ver Arrow.
I recently leveled Viper, which is the latest DPS class to be added to the game. It starts at level 80.
Yeah.
When you get synced down to Heavensward and below, you have 2 buttons.
Oh my god!
For every encounter.
Oh my god!
Because Reaper is like kind of a prototype. Viper is a prototype of like the of Mr. Prime's like new system where he wanted to massively cut down on buttons, and so you hit a button and it turns into another button and it saves a lot of space. But it was still built under the old system. So when you get synced down, it is actually 2 buttons, and because of the way the math works. The later classes, when they get synced down to old content, are crazy strong.
Yep.
Because their buttons aren't accommodating the fact that there's only 1 or 2 and their rotation doesn't exist. So like every time new classes come out, they become disproportionately overpowered in old stuff.
This is so crazy.
Pictomancer. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I'm just thinking it's just so interesting to see this because like to bring the fighting game analogy in here, when something is like made with only the people that are up to date and experts in mind, the onboarding process is usually one where all the tools are there, they're just really overwhelming to get used to, right?
Yeah.
But this is the opposite, where it's actually like, no, the beginning process here, you don't have any tools, you have nothing. There's nothing to play, you know?
So like, for example, when I played through A Realm Reborn, Wooly, I played through as warrior, and when I got to like level 35, I had most of my fucking kit because the game only went up to 50. Right? There were only like 2 abilities I was missing to really like lock in. And now that process has been expanded out to like 70. So their solution is, well, we're gonna make experience super fast so that you're just gonna fly through that shit. But now there's so much that flying through that shit still takes like 6 months. The only benefit to this is that as you play through the expansions in a row, like as one sequential gigantic game, you can really fucking feel like, oh wow, this is a massive improvement over the last one because they're all just equals to one another.
So, well, I'm almost getting the impression that it's like if you are curious about a job or something to switch up to, like there's almost like a predetermined time you should make that switch.
Yeah, right when it comes out.
Yeah, and don't try anything before that. Stay with what you're doing, and then now's the time to become whatever, you know?
Right when it comes out, because that's the most complete it'll ever be. It'll start at that complete. You'll be using it in content that's complete. Like when I picked up Samurai, it was level 50, and it was incredible. And now, if you were to pick up Samurai at 50 and go through it, you'd run into the same problem you have with Monk. Though Monk specifically, I think, is the most complete class in the game at 50. It is the closest to what it is at the end.
Okay.
And I think that is because Mr. Prime designed it as the test of getting your kit at 50.
Okay.
Of like, you have your whole thing, and then you just add on to it.
I'm seeing...
You could also change classes like every expansion and then
Yeah.
skip the
More
awkwardness.
accurate,
I
yeah.
did that a
Does
little
Mr.
bit.
Prime have a human name? Who is Mr. Prime?
Let me look it up.
Yeah, it's
They nicknamed him Mr. Prime. No, I don't want an Amazon marketing agency and management.
Is John Meteor canonically changing classes and jobs every expansion?
Yes.
Yes.
He was he was an archer in 1.0. He's a warrior, as you can see in the CG cutscene in 2.0. And then in every CG cutscene afterwards, he changes a job.
I see. I see.
Like he's going to be Reaper for Evercold. What is this guy's name? Even the thread that I pulled up. Apparently it's... Let me click on this.
I'm hoping that means they're really proud of what they did to Reaper and that I like it.
I don't know. The evolved combat system. I'm looking forward to that.
So don't get too excited because Stormblood was supposed to be Monk's expansion, and Monk was terrible during Stormblood.
It was so ass.
Endwalker was Reaper's expansion. It really was. The fights made sense with it.
I would
The leveling
I would go
made
so
sense
far
with
as to
it.
say that Stormblood, in terms of like what they assigned to Warrior of Light, was very accurate to how the expansion was, which was that
You're
they were like,
completely right.
guys, it's gonna be the monk expansion. It's the monk time, guys. Alamigo, right? But then it just got overshadowed by Kugane and weeb shit because of course it did, right?
And yeah, and
love the
Samurai
weeb
was the
shit. I
same. It
love
was the
that
same
shit.
role as Monk, where it's a melee DPS that's the selfish DPS, but Samurai was stronger and more fun to play.
Yeah, and Wool was also a samurai as well in the trailer.
Mr. Prime's name is Hikaru Tanaka.
Okay.
Saw people saying that Samurai under 50 sucks.
Yes.
Yeah,
Very
I'd say
bad.
so.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
It has
well,
the
it
same
starts
problem
at
we've been
50,
describing,
right?
where they
Yeah,
just
yeah.
You,
Yeah.
I don't
It
even
feels a
think
lot like Black Mage, but in melee.
you don't even get your like third hit of your combo, I think, until like level 50 as a samurai, which is crazy, by the way.
Okay. All right. I will set my expectations accordingly then. Jesus.
So here's the way that it works, right? So you're pretty deep into it. Once you hit the snow area, the story will start to pick up and become significantly more interesting. And once you hit once you hit like 2.4, once you hit 2.4, and when there's like the Nabrialis trial and stuff like that, then the idea is that the actual narrative is going to hook you enough that you'll like, oh, I just need to see what's going to happen next.
Okay.
And then that beelines your shit until you start hitting harder encounters. The other thing is that once you hit 50, you can do extreme trials, which means you can do a bunch of like genuinely very difficult and fun fights for cool rewards.
Okay. I see.
Gotta do the
see.
binding coil Bahamut. We did
Yeah.
Binding
the
coil
first
would
one.
be
6?
cool.
9? I forget.
I
It was
ran
so much fun.
I ran Mint and Ecto through Binding Coil synced, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
doing T9, even with like the improved gear score that you get for
It's
doing your level
still
6
real.
stuff, it was hard. It took us like a
Those
couple of
dive
streams, like
bombs,
8
those
hours or
fucking
something.
dive
She was
bombs.
also raid calling.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
Through
so good at it. I
stream
love
delay.
it. I love it.
Everybody in our group was watching stream, just like trying to like you could see when people had like a 5-second delay because they would all of a
Yes.
sudden
Because we
split,
got
like,
our
a 30
chatters
second.
in there and we didn't have them in a Discord call. So they were going off of like calls where it was like 5 seconds of delay.
But you were doing like call outs on stream, but they had to listen to the stream
it was
delay.
getting to a point where if we continued like that, we were gonna make a throwaway Discord where nobody
Yes.
could talk but us.
Yeah,
because
that
it
you
was
should
so
probably have done
fucking
that.
hard.
we could
Well, we
still
haven't
do
done
that.
I would
it
love to do
since,
that,
I
honestly.
don't think.
So the
I would
thing
love to
is,
get back to it.
Hina, you remember this, I'm sure, because T5, Twintania? Sorry,
Yeah.
Twintania's dive bombs used to be like really bad for
yeah.
latency
Yes,
back in a Realm Reborn.
And twisters
It's
were
still
also
not great when we
impossible
did
for.
it.
Yeah.
Literally, when twisters first came out as a mechanic, people were convinced that it was impossible because the inherent latency on the server, just baseline, was so high it was practically impossible to execute.
Woolly Twisters it puts like an AoE under your feet and you have like a couple of seconds before it goes off.
It's so fast.
you have to constantly be moving
Yeah.
so that it doesn't go off. But since you have 8 people, you don't want to overlap on anybody else's because it'll kill you.
Okay.
But the latency was so bad that you'd be like, I have 2 seconds until it went off on my fucking feet. What the hell? And you would just die.
Okay.
And that was a problem with Heavensward as well, where there'd be the Hina. Did you do Heavensward on release?
I did. Yes.
You remember fucking 3.3 tethers?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So there was a
Oh
tether
my
mechanic
gosh.
where somebody would grab the tether and they'd be getting a stacking debuff, and then somebody would have to swap in with them by running through the energy tether,
Oh no.
and it just wouldn't transfer sometimes
You'd
because
have to, like,
they were running into server
stand
problems.
there for a couple of seconds for it to transfer, and then by the time that the server ticks actually caught up, like one or more people would already be dead. It was
So that's
so
when
ass.
I don't know what everybody else called it, but my static started to call it the latency shuffle, where if you had to pick up if you had to pick up a mark or a tether, you would go stand on it and then you would just wiggle back and forth, and you made sure to hit like a button so that it would be more likely to ping the fucking server and be like, I'm standing in the fucking thing. And Wooly, as you are probably suspecting, the reason why we are complaining about all this old latency stuff is because none of this shit was a problem in Japan.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just like Final Fantasy 11. Okay.
Yep.
We designed for our own internet where we have no issues, and if it works here, it works everywhere, right?
That's right.
No.
God damn it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, so for example, I tried out the Switch 2 version this morning that came out this morning.
How was that?
It's solid. I would never tell you to play it as your primary version because it like in main content it like hovers between 30 and 60 on docked, and it's locked 30 on handheld. But for like chilling and doing whatever that's not like a savage raid, like it's absolutely fine and
How's
pleasant.
it hold up under like the stress of like Limser or something?
It's locked 30.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. The other thing is that the game is currently dying right this morning. I was like, is my Wi-Fi fucking up? No, the server is crying because like hundreds of thousands of people just logged in on Switch.
A bunch of people really want to play it from their bed.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think they're new people actually because it's just a huge amount of latency.
I can see a controller with a touchscreen being the optimal combo to play a game like this with.
Yeah, it could be really. I think when you get your Steam controller in the mail, you're going to really find a lot of use for that because of the built-in like trackpad.
But even just like, clicking on a window or just swiping something out of the way, pinching and zooming in on the map, stuff like that, and then just having the controller as like that just sounds like it would go hand in hand really well,
Yeah, people are saying there could be up to 500,000 new players this morning.
No shit. Wait, really?
Yeah, Japan has gone super fucking crazy for it.
A lot of those are not going to be US people.
Well, because I don't know if you guys saw, but on the Switch 2 store, the instant FF14 went up. It became the number 2 selling game for the month, but it went up on July 29th.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
that's shocking.
No, it is popping on the Switch 2.
Okay. Yes.
Does it have touchscreen controls?
Yes, it does.
It is okay. So it is adapted to the Switch.
Yeah, your touchpad just becomes a digital mouse.
You can play it on your phone too, right?
Play it on your phone.
There's a companion app. Yeah.
But yeah, so basically, as far as this goes, we think we left off just before Titan. I guess that's where I'm at.
Yeah, we're about to go to the naval and do Titan.
All right. So,
That's
and I will instruct when we create a party for Titan. You haven't been privy to this, Wooly, but if you die during Titan, I have explained that everyone in the encounter must kill themselves and wipe, so that you must deal with Titan's gimmick. You cannot be put on our backs and carried through.
Okay.
I don't expect it to be that difficult, but like the reality of doing Titan nowadays with new players is they die instantly and then finish the encounter on the floor, which is fucking miserable. That is a miserable way to get through an encounter.
Happened to me last time because I forgot. It's been so long.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
Okay. A couple more things with my week, but let's take a quick break and we'll hit some sponsors and we'll be back. So
that sounds great. I have to pee.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, little 510, all right? All right. Okay. BRB, everybody.
Yay!
Yep.
There we are.
I'm being canceled. I'm being canceled
God.
so bad right now.
He's being canceled for the views he has on his channel.
No, so I was talking to Mint while you guys were gone, and I was like, I'm just so excited and happy that like FF14 has become such a thing that I've been able to like take this game that I've wanted to make a thing on my channel for like years and years and years, a thing on my channel, and all I had to do was make like 5 new friends.
Yeah,
and
wait for the game to have a massive hype cycle.
In the background, exactly. It's them for them to announce an Ava crossover and also redo the whole game.
Yeah, no, that was for me. Thank you. I appreciate that they did that for me.
Yes,
I can't wait to get to the Final Fantasy 11 raids.
Yes.
Oh my God,
they're good.
11 raids are
really
gonna
good.
kill me. I can't wait.
Okay, let's take a quick word from our sponsors for a few minutes here, since we're
I love
properly
our
deep.
sponsors.
We're deep right in the middle of this delicious cake, and then we'll pick back up. All right, I'm gonna mute you guys and go full screen.
Sure.
Please,
Okay.
please.
And then I'm gonna do that. All right. Hold up a second. So let's see. Go full screen, and then I deafen myself. And yeah, here we are. All right. Quick word from our sponsors, everybody. This week, the podcast is sponsored by Rocket Money. And that is the place you want to go when you are dealing with the modern problem of installing and subscribing to too many subscriptions. You might have done the thing that is conveniently adding subscription to your PayPal or to your digital wallet, to whatever. And every month you've got these things that you may or may not be still using. You might not be aware of the fact that prices can sometimes get changed on you. Something might become more expensive, or you might even just see the name of the thing you subscribed to change as well. That all sucks. So it's really nice that you have something like Rocket Money, which can help you track all of that when it changes and let you know what's going on. And if you have unwanted subscriptions, you can just very quickly get rid of that. Just unsubscribe, break off the deal. And in some cases, the subscription services will be really convoluted to get rid of. They'll have these. I've talked about how I've dealt with one that needed me to jump on their app to send an email that had a 5-minute time limit to click a link to go back to a website to confirm the unsubscription process. And they're just making it like a pain in the neck to deal with. So this can help you skip past a lot of that stuff. It's very, very handy. It's a modern solution for modern problems. Yeah, it's very quick and easy to take a look overall. And while you're at it, you can see the big picture of how your spending is going if you're trying to keep track of your budget. And again, save on little decisions. These are the kind of things that matter and make a difference in the end. A couple bucks here and there starts to add up over time if you're not paying attention to it. So yeah, Rocket Money is particularly useful for that. You can get in there with your savings, and yeah, it'll help you cancel unwanted subscriptions, monitor your spending, and help you lower your bills so you can grow your savings as well. That is Rocket Money, the personal finance app. Check them out. Let them help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/superbeast. That's rocketmoney.com/superbeast. There we go. Thank you very much, Rocket Money. This week, the podcast is also sponsored by Ridge, and that is the sleek solution to your wallet and card carrying problems. I don't know if you're one of those people that has a giant, ridiculous wallet in your back pocket that's destroying your spine, but don't do it. That's bad. That's a horrible place to put it. And also, you might be carrying around years and years worth of cards for no reason. You can just get rid of it. And one of the best things you can do to replace it is get Ridge. The Ridge wallet is sleek. It carries a couple of cards very elegantly, and it's the perfect little thing to have a little cash clip on the side as well. Takes up very little space in your pocket, and has an excellent, just little nice design. So you get down to your bare essentials. You know, you're not walking around. I used to be guilty of it. I had duct tape all over my old wallets trying to salvage them, walking around with like cards and memberships to places that don't exist anymore, Blockbuster cards and things like that. Get it down to the few things you need. But they don't just make the wallets. They also have power banks and luggage and premium everyday gear as well. So you got the option to check out their power banks, which is something useful to have as well. When your phone needs a charge, you can very easily get one of those with you for traveling. Get your a Lightning USB C or wireless charging as well. There's built-in cables, MagSafe compatibility, and you can charge up your phone, like 3 full times, just nice and easy in pocket. So big fan of that. They've got a lot of cool different colors as well you can pick from. I went with my Kintsugi style design, which is the the super weeaboo mode. It is the white with gold cracks inside, which is the idea of healing back together to show and highlight the flaws and emphasize that we have grown from them philosophically. It's some deep weeb shit. But anyways, if you're ready to upgrade your wallet and maybe your ride potentially, oh yeah, they've got sweepstakes going on with their legendary sweepstakes for the 6th year. They've got a big contest from July 24th to September 8th, with Tony Hawk as the official spokesperson this year. 2 lucky winners will get to choose between a Lamborghini Huracan Cerrado, a Ford Hennessy Velociraptor, a souped-up Ford Bronco, or $100,000 in cash. That's pretty cool. I could certainly use that last one, but something called a Velociraptor seems dope as hell too. Either way, it's nice. Tony Hawk's in there. Yeah, you can enter completely free at ridge.com. So why not take a shot? And you can boost your chances by earning additional entries by picking up Ridge gear during the sweepstakes as well. That's pretty dope. So, if you're ready to upgrade your wallet and maybe your ride for a limited time only, head to ridge.com and use the code SUPERBEAST at checkout for 10% off your order and a chance to win Ridge's biggest sweepstakes ever: Lamborghini Huracan Cerrado, a Hennessy Velociraptor, a Ford Bronco, or $100,000 in cash. No purchase necessary to enter, but every dollar you spend gets you more entries. That's ridge.com and use SuperBeast as your code. After you purchase, they'll ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. All right? Thank you very much, Ridge. Okay. Just a sec. We'll be right back. There
Okay,
we
talking
what's
about
this about
OJ?
a white Bronco?
We are
Where's
not.
the OJ
We are not
stuff?
talking
What's going
about.
on?
We're not talking about OJ. We're not talking about white Broncos.
Okay.
We're talking about.
Because we were talking about that yesterday.
Okay.
We were.
So no, and wow, now the old lady millennial topic thing is coming out.
Of course.
But
I didn't know anything about it, so they were explaining a bunch of shit. Like there's a Shrek 2 reference or something.
There is
Oh,
a
man.
Shrek a reference.
I've never
to
seen Shrek.
2.
I didn't know that was a
literal
reference.
white horse is hilarious.
This is
I've
this is
seen it
wild.
so
I learned
many
about OJ
times.
Simpson. There's a Shrek 2 reference. That's the line of the
that's insane.
Well, it's because Shrek 2 is very important to me.
It's a cornerstone. I see.
I've learned so many
Foundational.
pop culture references because of Shrek 1 and 2. And Shrek 3 taught me how to say Worcestershire.
Fair enough. I mean, the Puss in Boots movie is one of the best movies I've ever seen. It's incredible.
I've heard
It's
of
pretty
this.
good.
That's a
It's
crazy thing.
pretty
It's like
good.
Paddington being good, apparently. It's crazy.
Last Wish goes so hard. It's nuts for no reason. Out of nowhere, it just fucking goes crazy. Love it.
I haven't seen the
very
second one.
surprising.
I only saw the first Puss in Boots movie where he's got like a girlfriend.
The second one is way better.
I've heard it's really good. A bunch of people were gooning over the dog guy.
Yes.
Yeah, a bunch of people
Yeah.
are gooning over the blank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The villain is so sick
Yes.
in that.
He's
Money's
so
fake,
funny.
so we live in a goon-based economy.
That's right.
Apparently he's
It's 'cause
kind
they're
of
making like
saucy.
kid stuff that's good. Just because
Yeah.
just because it's for kids doesn't mean it has to be like bad or without ideas or whatever, right?
It
I've
also
been-
has
I've
a
been
low
good.
frame rate.
throwing
right?
around the idea of like how do you raise the most based child of all time, where it's like you only show them Kino like all the way up until they're like old enough to make their own decisions at the very least. Like you show them like Wes Anderson, Fantastic Mr. Fox. You know,
that would make a
Puss
really
in
cool
Boots,
kid.
The Last Wish. We can throw
Craziest.
that in there, like Spider-Man. You know, into
I
Spider-Verse.
disagree. I think there's a danger of giving your child or attempting to cultivate too much good taste in your child because you don't want your child to be an insufferable
turn out
better
like
than
me.
thou.
That's real. That's super
That's my
real.
problem.
And I'm remembering a couple years ago, I had a friend who I was talking about the whole like, you know, becoming a parent thing with them, and she was letting me know that like her and her husband, they basically like they raised a kid that was like really cool and like was great at like riffing with adults and stuff, and it was this kind of thing where like by the time he was like 10 or so, he just had a good grasp on culture and fun topics and all this stuff, but he also never really acted as a kid that much. So when he started to hit a couple years into like, teenage years, he had a really hard time just grasping over basic emotional regulation and expressing with things, because he was just like he skipped to level 2 and didn't do the level 1. And so they had to kind of go back and do it after the fact, and they're like, oh no, we made our kid too cool.
His riffs are too good.
It's like a societal version of the way that kids that skip crawling, it's actually bad for their legs, right?
Oh,
like
emotional.
Interesting.
Because like crawling at 1, no problem. Walking at 1.5, 2, great. But walking at 9 months, when you're super top heavy and your head is more fragile and you're way more likely to fall over, not so good.
Yeah, so I think there's stuff to be gained from having basic dumb bitch kid tastes,
Yeah.
Like you gotta
give him some slop, just a little bit,
so that they know
can
what
watch
tastes
Paw
good.
Patrol.
Yeah.
No, not Paw Patrol.
Yeah, no, they should watch Paw Patrol and learn all sorts of things about the
Paw
movie.
Patrol's bad for your
doesn't include
children.
that fuck-ass dog from
it's,
Paw Patrol.
It's the Coco Melon, the heroin fucking thing.
Coco Melon's fucking unbelievable. I can't believe people
Coco Melon synced to metal music is pretty awesome, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I just have this
Coco
image
Metal.
of like Ecto loading up metal and Coco Melon and dirt and just having a great time, just rotting her brain.
My BRB, for a really long time, I would just open up like a random Coco Melon video and then I would mute it and then just put on like my Spotify playlist.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
That was supposed to be a joke that I was doing.
My Coco Melon is how it's made on YouTube. I fucking love how it's made, and I will just sit and watch how they make rubber gaskets all day. Gladly.
Dang.
I love that shit.
Coco Metal is fucking, oh my god.
Coco Metal.
Yeah.
Emo Coco Metal.
Okay, where were we? I was that we were talking about 14 a little bit there. Real quick, a couple other things. Got a chance to check out this movie there's a Fantasia Film Festival which has been going on. They show off like films for like animations and like gore movies, all kinds of crazy stuff every year. And got to check out a movie called Gym Queen, which is coming out soon. Animated from France by Bobby Pills was the animators and the team. And this is a super hilarious adult comedy about the gay community in France. And art style is basically
oh wow, this is gay. This is gay.
Yeah, I
gay,
just looked it up.
Wow.
Rick, like almost like a little bit of Rick and Morty going on, a little bit of Steven Universe going on.
Steven Universe,
Yeah. And so the name is JIM Queen, but it's a pun for GYM Queen, right? And
Okay. Oh wow, yeah, this is hella gay.
Yeah,
Holy shit, this is
super
Tom of Finland,
absolutely.
Dude. Yeah, wowie.
it's great. And so basically the deal is in gay Paris, right, where you're like the whole world is just gay Paris. There's not even anything outside of it. That's what's going on. You've got all the different cultures. You've got the gym queens, you've got the bears, and the bears are literally animated as bear people. You've got the drag queens, you've got like everybody, and the top of the top, the most desirable is Jim Perfect. And he's like the idyllic titular character you're seeing in the trailers there. And everybody wants Jim. Everybody wants to be Jim. He's the best. And there's Lucien, this little twink that's literally trying to figure out his sexuality and his world. And he's got an actual closet, a physical giant closet with things in it. And in this world, Jim gets a new disease called heterosis, which slowly turns you straight.
That's what I got, dude.
Oh no!
And it's super fun, and you're just watching as people slowly become straight, going, "Oh my god, what's happening?" And the way that it expresses itself in particular, like all these like first the abs start going away, right? The gut pops in, they start being like, yo, family babies, what's going on? And then in the European particular way, they suddenly start caring about soccer. Like literally, there's at one point the dude like deadpan has a horror existential crisis where he's like, I know what offsides is. What the fuck is wrong with me? You know. Yeah, it's really, really good. And so they basically have to.
Was this a movie or a series? By the way, I missed.
It's a movie. It's a yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
I think it's getting. I think the English version is going to be. It's called Jim Queen and the Quest for Chloroqueer, which is the solution.
What a title.
Yeah. Really just amazing time. I mean, at one point you're talking like, you know, as Jim is kind of teaching the new twink about like, you know, what it's like and how to you know, be in the community and where you can go there. He's like, oh yeah, sometimes you just got to turn on your gaydar, and it's like, oh, you can use that to like figure out who's gay. He's like, not only that, you can figure out what kinks they're into. Watch. And they go into a full Super Saiyan pop-off moment of like electricity and powers and eyes activating and locking onto people and identifying everybody like with a full scan. It's really, really good.
That's the scariest thing ever. Oh my god.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd kill myself, dude.
Well, there's the people in pup masks, but they're like just like multicolored dog heads.
Yes. So those dogs, those dogs they're parts of the Gestapo, who are the bad guys.
Of course.
And yeah, and they're on the hunt, you know, and this is to see like if they can cure heterosis. So it's fucking hilarious, super great, highly recommended when it comes out in a couple months time. But yeah, keep your eyes out for Jim Queen.
What was the name of the place you saw this at again?
Oh, so the Fantasia Film Festival happens in Montreal, and yeah, it was the last movie of the festival. It closed it out real strong.
It seems exactly like the kind of movie that would be at a Montreal Film Festival. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's a lot of like one-liners and bits. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's a very dense movie where like just imagine like, okay, in the super gay Paris world, the news anchor pops up and the chyron at the bottom of the screen has a joke per second scrolling by, and
I love that kind of thing.
Yeah, there's just so much going into every moment of this. It's great. And it's funny too, because like I was watching it with Sir Meow Music, a friend of mine, who basically was like, hey Wooly, do you need any primers?
That's the right person to see that movie with.
Yeah. He's like, hey, do you need any refreshers on the community? Anything you need to know? And I'm like, I think I know. I think I'm pretty comfortable. Thank you, Billy. I'll be fine. And literally, there's a bit where they go, at one point they go, you have to go see this character named Michael the Scally. And the audience starts laughing and popping off, and I'm like, "Oh my god, what is that? What does that term mean?
Yeah,
what the fuck is that?" And,
I don't know what that
exactly.
is.
And and then I'm looking over like, "Oh no, I did need a primer." It turns out a scally is the name for someone whose particular kink is smells and like the sweats and the shoes and really into getting the big snoofs.
Where does it come from?
I guess like scallywag, I'd have to imagine.
That was my thought, but I don't know. That feels on the nose.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know. I'm learning too much.
And it just
this is forbidden knowledge.
It's and they pull up to this.
It's not for us.
This is information that was not meant for women.
Yeah, I can't read these scrolls, Wooly. They're scary.
It's crazy, but it's great. And like when they do meet him, it's incredible. You're seeing like a Jean Reno type like Frenchman sitting on a bench, just very, very like classy, and he's holding a shoe, just taking the deepest whiff of the shoe. And it's like this movie's nuts. So again, it's big recommend on that.
That sounds awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Are you into any other like French animated movies? Because I was thinking, like, have you seen like Mars Express or Ernest and Celestine or anything like that?
I haven't seen those. No. I every time
Ernest and Celestine would be a good one to watch with your kid. It's very cute. It's adorable.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Jim Queen, not for the kids.
No, I would assume no.
Probably not.
Yeah. But no, anytime there's something international that comes through at the festival and like I can catch it, I definitely try to do that. Cool. Yeah, the only other thing I want to touch on too as well. Yeah, Pat, Yasmin just came out. New character in Street Fighter 6 dropped this week, and very cool, spunky new protagonist. I don't know if you got a chance to touch her at all.
I have not.
Yeah, just I
also the character appeals to like visually and like aesthetically, absolutely. No interest in playing that kind of character at all.
Gotcha.
Just absolutely zero.
It's just a new girl in Street Fighter that's basically like the first Filipino representation, so that's super awesome. And she's also got a great like personality that's like very shy and quiet and you know, introverted, except for when she gets in the ring. Then like her hair spikes out and she gets all aggro and, you know, rushes you down and goes nuts, and then goes back to being shy after the fight's done. Super,
I like it.
Yeah, very, very cool. So far, you know, character wise and move wise, she's not too over the top, so she is very tame, I think, for what they're going with. But they have a lot of fun, like, with the character in terms of just her taunts. She has a big, insane charge up where it looks like she's charging a Kamehameha just to shoot out like and then she yells out Hadouken and throws out like a nothing and falls on the ground afterwards. You know.
Oh, perfect. That's fantastic.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I love that.
She's a goofy goober in everything she does. It's really great. And I think people are taken to her right away, and she fits right in.
What's her name?
Yasmin. Yeah, and she's got a little knife that she's stabbing you with too, and everything, and just
looks like an eagle.
Yeah, very, very cool, and also cute and goofy. Perfect for just like, you know, introducing this new season. So,
do you have any understanding as to whether or not she is popular with the player base in terms of actually playing the character?
I mean, it's literally been one day, so I don't think we can figure that out yet. You know, we'll need a little bit more time for that data. But I think the main thing people want to know is she going to be super broken and like over the top, like, you know, OP? And she's not. She's actually pretty tame. So we'll see what's going on. By the way, Pat, there's Ingrid has a win pose against her where she goes, "Hey, welcome! You're a new character. Welcome to the series. I'm series mainstay Ingrid. Nice to meet you." So she kind of just like basically saying, "I'm here to stay now." So anyway,
Lol.
and yeah. Also, I messed around a little bit with Avatar Kyoshi in the new Avatar fighting game, and she's
super tall, right?
Avatar Kyoshi's so cool. I didn't know, like, in the show Avatar, the one that she's the one that Aang keeps talking to, that is like real aggro, real just like, yeah, you should just kill them all, actually. You know, you go to find out that like she's this 7 foot tall, bisexual, like 150-year-old just beast of a character. And the novels go into her whole timeline but I think
her novels? I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a couple of novels that like cover her story, and apparently they kind of just describe how after being like a hero that saved the world for over a century, she just gets so done with everyone's bullshit that the moment a villain pops up, she will just like show up in one day, deal with the problem in the most harsh way possible, and go back home like, fuck this, we're not having a season.
Yeah, no, she just jumps straight to killing the problem immediately.
Kill them all. Fuck it, we're not doing this, we're not having a war, everyone's gotta go, bye, I'm going home.
You've watched like the whole first like TV show chunk, right?
Yeah, I've watched Avatar and half of Korra. Yeah,
she has giant feet.
Word.
Yeah.
There's a whole episode where they're like freaking out trying to find a giant
Peggy
foot.
Hill?
Well, no, it doesn't surprise me at all that she's huge, because they're trying to find like a giant foot, and they're like, who could this be? Who could this be?
Okay.
And then she just like steps really hard and cracks a fucking island in half with her giant foot.
Whoa.
Well, it checks out because she's 7 feet tall.
Yes, well, that was my point. I don't care about the fact that she has giant feet. I'm just saying that her feet being big tracks with her being 7 feet tall.
It's great. And you see,
take it out of context, whatever.
And well, no, I mean, load up the Avatar Kyoshi wiki feed and see what's going on there. You know, if you want to, the grippers are there. Either way,
I'm good.
No, it's just kind of nuts because like you see her standing next to these children, you know, that are all like they're all like you're looking at them like going like, oh, Sokka's pretty tall. He's the tallest of the group, I guess. And then giant woman is like two times over. Very cool. I like her. I also love that like they're pulling up book lore where like Sokka has a special move where like his girlfriend jumps in and kisses him for his like level 3, and then he gets all powered up and goes crazy.
Saw a clip of that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's very cute.
But in the meantime, in between rounds, as soon as Kyoshi wins, her girlfriend jumps into the frame and they make out, and then she jumps into the background, and then they go round 2. So she's doing it every round. Never mind Sokka, you know.
And they're really making up for like being a little shy about the sexuality stuff.
That was a studio thing, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was like the.
Was it?
That's why they had to
sure
sneak in the
Nickelodeon did
gay
not
at the
want that
last
shit.
second,
Yeah.
like the actual last second.
I've heard.
I also only watched half of Korra. I just know people were mad about something.
Yeah,
People get mad about everything all the time
yeah.
about that show.
yeah.
Boy, yeah.
I heard it was a classic case of like, you know, will they, won't they gay baiting, and then like with like less than a second to go on the clock, they're like, there it is.
So I watched that show on release, and when it happened, I went, what? Because it was not a will they, won't they gay baiting. It was like they said afterwards, hey, we implied some things and we put some hints, and it's like, yeah, maybe. Like it really swerved out of fucking basically nowhere.
I see. Okay.
I love the setting for Korra. I love like fucking fantasy, like Republican China. It's too cool. Like, I wish it had more going on.
I don't like what
really
they did to Toph. I really don't. It bothers me.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I don't think it makes sense. Like, I understand why they did it. I don't like it.
I also agree with you.
I'm gonna have to get there to see, because she's my favorite character, and I don't know what's going on with her. And
she was also my favorite character, and I do not like what they did to her in the new seasons either.
Damn. Okay. She looks like she's gonna be cool in the movie.
Well, yeah.
In the teenage adult, or I think teenage. Are they like 20 or so?
Adults.
Are they adults? Okay.
I think they're adults. I think they're all like full blown adults at that point.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so yeah, that's it. So yeah, this week I'll be no 14 this week. We're gonna be taking a break.
Too much happening.
But I'll be resuming Dark Souls 2 with Reggie, and Phoenix Wright 2 as well. We're gonna do some fighting games on Saturday, and on Sunday I'm going to be jumping on. Esteban has a charity stream for the FGC Coliseum event. And we're going to be jumping in for a segment of that. If anybody remembers an old bit we used to do called Pop Off Report News, we'll be returning to that on Sunday.
Oh, you're bringing back porn.
PORN. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I
What do
definitely
they make some
misheard
money
that.
for? What's the charity? You said charity, didn't you? Okay.
Yes, no, correct.
Honestly.
Let me get you the exact details. Give me a second. Let's see.
So I didn't mean to make it hard.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I should have this. I should have this on deck. Wings for Life is the name of the charity. And they basically will be there's an overall weekend long event, and there'll be like a stream. And yeah, it's research for spinal cord research and donations for spinal cord
that's
foundation.
really cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Cool.
Oh, I forgot to actually plug something that's fairly important. On Thursday evening, over on my show, as well as Grinding Gear, I'm going to be joining Garrett from Grinding Gear, Sly from State of the Realm, Jesse Cox, and Itney JP for Ever Cold Ones, where we're going to chit-chat about 14 and have beers.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
There currently is, to my knowledge, no overall plan at all. So that will be really interesting.
Drink the beers and it'll just come to you, bro.
That seems to be the plan.
That really is how it goes.
That sounds awesome. What if you guys all get drunk and then start running like EXs?
I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to be chit-chatting. I don't think we're going to be playing.
You know, I'm really impressed like with how long you've been spinning that, Patrick. I don't know. I feel like every
For
time
years. It has been years.
I mean, you gotta get yourself a fidget spinner. So
I don't need a fidget spinner. This is just fun to do. Fidget spinners are for people with other things.
Yeah. People with fidget spinners have problems.
Yeah, no, they have problem. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, then you're
to be fair, this habit is what caused the destruction of my home TV.
See?
Because my wonderful son picked up the habit and did this with a comb, and then it flew off his finger and smashed a big fucking crack in the TV, which we still haven't fixed because we're waiting on warranty. And like, he didn't mean to do it, so we can't be mad. And it is technically my fault because I emulated, I modeled this behavior.
You created this.
You get like a fidget spinner with your face on it. It'll be great. On brand.
No, I don't need fidget spinners. You know what? My audience might like fidget spinner. I have a suspicion that some people in the audience might like fidget spinner. It's possible.
Yeah, I'm doing it for them, not for me.
Yeah. For them. They need it.
What is it that you're spinning?
It's a keycap remover for a keyboard.
Oh.
See, back in the day when we were taking the train home, it used to be his headphones. Like like at full speed, and if they go flying, they go flying. That's it. So
I might have lost a couple pairs of headphones doing that.
Ecto.
Yes.
What have you been playing or watching recently? What's you been up to?
What have I been?
Anything
been
cool?
up to?
Anything cool going on?
Sorry, I have to dig through the deepest, darkest recesses of my sleep-deprived mind.
/ go look at the schedule, because that's what we do over here. We're like, what did I even do?
Like my YouTube live photos.
I make my schedule and then immediately forget every single time. I'm playing Roblox later tonight with Hina and Mint and maybe other people if they want to.
Play bingo.
Yeah, we're gonna play Roblox bingo.
Yay, I like bingo.
Which is surprisingly like realistic from YouTube videos that I've watched. At least you can get like little lucky charms and stuff to put at your table, and people get really toxic.
Oh, I imagine.
Yeah, bingo can be very toxic. Yeah,
they get really toxic about it. And then after that, I've been wanting to watch Mandela Catalog. I've never done that before.
It's good.
What is it?
It's an analog horror series that's been recommended to me a lot on YouTube.
What's the name?
Mandela Catalog.
Mandela Catalog.
Yeah, what's that? Not familiar.
It's scary.
Okay.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's scary. It's an analog horror series on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
It's about I don't know if it like constitutes spoilers, but like there's like a lot of religious themes and like doppelganger like stuff.
Oh, dude, I just clicked on one. It's like, hey, this is gonna talk about suicide. Be careful.
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
Wait, Ecto, have you seen Local 58?
Yes.
Local 58 is so good too.
I've also been watching this tornado analog horror series called.
What could be scary about
just
a tornado?
The actual tornado videos, right?
It's a fucking haunted tornado, bro.
Everybody knows that tornadoes are scarier on a CRT.
Of course, if there's like a little static on your tape, it's the scariest shit ever.
It's called Hydra Theory, and the guy apparently also has done another series that I can't remember the name of. Dude, it freaks me out because I'm really scared about tornadoes. Like I've never seen a tornado in my life because I grew up on the West Coast. Fires, whatever.
Like a couple of weeks ago,
whatever. Fucking tornadoes.
A couple of weeks ago, me and Ecto and Mint and Chromu played a game that was basically Phasmophobia, but instead of a ghost, it's a tornado. And Ecto was freaking out the entire time.
What's the name of that anyway?
It's called Funnel Runner?
Funnel something.
Funnel Runner is a great name. That's a great name.
It's so fun. And the tornadoes actually like procedurally like rip up parts of the houses, and it's like actually safer to be in the middle. And if it gets too close, it like fuzzes out your camera. It was making me freak the fuck out.
It was like this tornado was Slender Man.
Okay.
He was making
we had to find the tornado's pages.
We had to find the tornado pages. And she was so scared the entire time, which is really funny because I didn't give a fuck at all. And I was like, I go fight the tornado. I don't give a fuck. It's just wind. Who cares, bro?
Was
I
this
really
fear,
like watching Tornado Chaser.
Was this fear installed by Twisters?
No, I've never seen it. I've just always had kind of like a vague fear of the idea of tornadoes. Like this, they just freak me out a little bit. And then I started, like, I got like one storm chaser video on like TikTok. And then I started watching them on YouTube, and I was like having heart palpitations and like getting really anxious and freaking out. And I was like, damn, what if I kept doing this? I'm
What if
going
it was a
to
big
do that
wind?
again later this week too. I really like watching Reed Timmer. He's been storm chasing for years, and he actually
Ecto
like
and hurricane
helps a
season.
lot.
Did you learn about the
I've
categories? Category 5, finger of God.
EF5.
Yeah, F5. You know.
Yes. I don't know. I don't fully understand how they categorize them between EF4 and EF5, to be honest.
I think it's how
People
big
seem
they
to-
are and how
So
fast they are.
there's
Well,
a literal
kind of,
scene.
but it also has to do with destruction, too.
Yeah, there's a scene in Twister that is exactly about how they categorize, and like F2 will probably mess up your house, shake you around
Yeah.
a bit. F3,
It'll,
gonna
like,
rip
take
up the
off, like-
barn. F4, you might
Yeah.
not make it. And F5, they drop they're eating dinner, and somebody goes, "What about? Is there such thing as an F5?" And they drop their plates and go like, "Oh, F5, that's the finger of God."
Yeah, Bill Paxton is
awesome.
fully Bill Paxtoning out in that scene in particular.
Phil
One
Seymour
of-
Hoffman's in that one
I
too, right?
haven't seen
Totally.
Twister, and I haven't seen Twisters, but I know that Reed Timmer helped with Twisters, and on the back of, he has like a tornado chasing like tank that he's built specifically so that he can drive into tornadoes.
Tornado
And take,
chasing
like,
people are so
readings.
nuts.
He has like a fucking tank, and it has like these rods that shoot into the fucking pavement so that it doesn't move, and
Wow.
sometimes he still scoots. It's like a fucking tank that he built just for that, but it has a Twisters sticker on the back, so he's
Tornado
involved with
people-
Twisters somehow.
I think
Tornado people are the same types of people as cave diving freaks, and the only difference is where they grew up and what is near them.
yeah.
That's true.
I have a friend who really, really wanted to be a cave diver when he was a kid.
Dude.
Oh, hell no.
Then he grew up and he became like 6'5", and they were like, "You can't get in the cave, bro. It's
God
only for
damn it.
short people."
6'5" and afraid of death, probably, right? That one, I feel like that one's most important.
Afraid of death? No, absolutely.
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
I think an F6 category tornado is the kind that kills Superman's dad.
Yeah.
I think that's
That's what the Hydra tornado is. That's green, and it has like arms, and it's really scary. Those videos are actually
What do you mean
really
green?
Freaky.
What do you mean? Sir, what do you mean?
I'm talking about
What do you mean
that.
arms?
I'm talking about the other analog tornado,
Like the
series
Green
that I've been
Goblin?
watching.
What could analog horror? What could be analog horror about a tornado?
Yeah.
You have to watch it
like,
to
I-
So
understand.
I'm assuming
the tracking
Pat Boy, I'm
VHS
assuming
tape
you-
filter.
Yeah.
Clearly,
It just
the
started
analog
coming out.
The idea about it, and like so many of the series is like, it's like a creepy videotape you found, or it's like a public service like announcement broadcast that's like scary, like
Okay,
level
I've
58.
discovered what the analog horror angle of the tornado is.
What is
and
Tornado
Angle.
chasing in like the 90s.
It is
Oh,
that there
okay,
is a
okay.
monster in the tornado. That is
Oh, it's like a
I told it's got arms
Cloverfield.
and it's green and it's scary.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
a green, big,
okay.
scary
Yeah,
tornado
that-
with arms
that-
and a
Day
face.
where
That
100
has nothing to
tornadoes
do with
rip
the
apart
fucking
an arrow at the same time.
the tornado
It's that
is
there's a Hydra
incidental
hiding
to
in
the
the tornado.
threat that is the monster. Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
And we
tornadoes-
gotta watch hurricane streams.
Okay.
Once those start up,
Okay.
we
I'm
gotta.
down.
So it's
I'm gonna
actually
send a
Yeah.
picture of the monster to you all so that we can all laugh about how so scary it
It's-
is.
it's actually- so it's
Spoil it
actually
for me.
kaiju.
I'm not looking.
it's actually kaiju
Okay.
horror, and then
Never mind.
All right.
All right.
Ecto
Just put the
is-
spoiler tag on it.
Ecto's so
Okay.
funny because she'll be like, oh yeah, like Outlast Trials, and like you're getting your legs cut off, and like crackheads jumping at you and fucking
Yes,
cutting your head off, and
yes.
like
Cut my
stabbing
tongue
you.
out. Shifting a guy with
Oh,
AIDS
that's
over
awesome!
and
I
over.
love that. That's so fun! Yay!
I don't know how to spoil
And then
it,
she's
but-
like, "Oh my god, a tornado and this big snake inside of it!" Oh,
I have spoiler tagged the scary monster from the tornado in the group chat.
yes.
I'm still not getting messages. Fucking
Wait, let me check.
I'm getting them on my
to see
phone, but
this
not on
tornado.
on the computer.
Oh.
so.
Wait,
that's
it's
crazy.
the
Telephone
backlit,
occupied.
like creepy thing I did.
Oh wow,
I'm
it's
not
so
gonna click
scary,
on
you
it.
guys.
It's scary.
so mean.
This looks like that
so
fucking
mean,
thing
Patrick.
from
Oh my
Shadow
god.
the Hedgehog.
Don't you say
Like the ultimate life form.
my
He looks
full
like the
ass
Dark
name.
Star.
Hey,
I've
Hina.
been doing that constantly.
You're not my wife, and I'm not in trouble. The only person that calls me Patrick. My own mother doesn't even call me Patrick.
You gotta earn it when you get called Patrick. That is
Yeah, no. No, the number one time I get called Patrick is actually via chat, and it's when it's 2:15 in the morning, and Paige comes into the Pat Stares at chat and just goes Patrick, and I go, okay, guys,
with a period at the end.
I'm gonna go to bed now. I've decided to go to bed. I've decided to go to bed.
Free will, I have decided.
It's fun to say the whole word. It just is.
Yeah.
I love how like Patrick with a punctuation, like with a period at the end, like punctuation has been like updated. And now that is the most like serious and aggressive way of saying
scariest.
something. Yeah.
I don't like it.
Oh, if a friend ends like a message to me with a period, something's extremely wrong.
Yes.
Yeah,
I remember
it's the scariest shit ever.
I remember having this like incredibly stupid argument over text that lasted for like 2-3 hours, like back in 2008 with somebody I knew from Sage App. And I was like, can you stop yelling at me? Because she was typing in all caps exclusively.
Yep.
And the response was, I'm not yelling. I
Yep.
just type like this. I'm like, you are typing as if you are yelling.
So
How do you
crazy.
not understand this? Like, genuinely, how do you not understand this?
I had this issue with my mom who would type all caps, and a couple times I've gotten what is going on all caps and then like 12 question marks. You know, and I'm like, "Are you okay? What's happening? Is everything?" And she's like, "Yeah, what's the
Tornado
problem?"
hit her house.
Yeah, and it's like, "What?" I was just asking, "How's it going? Is everything okay?" And I'm like, "You can't type in all caps and do that many question marks and be fine."
Writing is a transcription of thought, intent, and tone. The way you write informs the way you talk.
No
If
concept
I send
of that
you a message
whatsoever.
that's in all lowercase, it's de facto not serious. If there's a period at the end of it, maybe it's a little urgent or serious. If it's got 10 exclamation points and in all caps, then it's fucking urgent. Like,
Something's on fire. That's on fire text.
That just all caps question marks going crazy with my mom. I can't deal.
excuse me, I need to be right back. The dog is yelling at me. I will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. He needs to eat or he will beat me
Oh,
up.
poor baby.
Excuse me,
okay.
everybody.
All
My
right.
parents would always text in full paragraphs after they got their Blackberries.
Really?
They all full goddamn paragraphs. Yeah. Insane.
Hina, what have you been up to? Anything you've been checking out or watching or playing?
Well, Ecto and I and some of our other friends just got back from Las Vegas and
Hey.
Off-Kai Expo. I was a guest at Off-Kai Expo, and I got to put on a big show, and we had like a dunk tank and some carnival games and like a guy making balloon animals. It was a great whole big, circus affair. And I had
Okay.
a great time.
Was that
And
anywhere near the Strip?
No, it was in San Jose, and then we drove because we just wanted to do a road trip and go to Vegas afterwards.
Okay. Have you been before?
To Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of times, but I think it was a few of our first times there.
Okay.
Happy we got to smoke a joint by a pool and then watch you get very scared because of it.
Of course. Well, I didn't even know that you could get secondhand high until we did that. I was like,
Yeah,
whoa.
that's a thing. Hotboxing somebody is a thing. Yes.
But we were outside though. It was like we were out. It was fully ventilated. We were outside, and it still happened. And then I got really scared, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
You were like locked to the couch. I felt terrible. I felt
I was
really bad.
literally-
I'm sorry. I'm a reefer addict.
Well,
Tina Filipina.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Also, I mean, that 2026 like reefer goes fucking hard. Like you can
Yes.
get the
Yeah,
the contact
These were
high.
infused joints.
Mhm.
They were like crazy.
Medical-
I describe it as
Marijuana.
as a blunt that is meant for like tier 3 and higher weed smokers only, right? Where it was like,
Yeah,
oh
it's-
yeah, like the wrap is like weed and there's like resin in it and like that.
Yeah, it was
crystal
flour
shit
and resin and keef.
and all this
It's
fucking
awesome.
straight up bullshit that like you should not even be like considering unless you smoke weed every day, as Snoop Dogg once said.
Smoke weed every day.
The
Well,
insane
thank you.
combination, Nate Dogg technically. I found out that a woolly is a slang term for a blunt with a little bit of cocaine sprinkled into it.
All right.
Apparently that's called
okay.
a woolly. Like,
Oh shit,
yeah.
that's awesome.
Just a little, right?
a little bit.
Just a little. Well, because you need your uppers and your downers, you know.
Yeah, gotta go ask my parents what I'm actually named after. Then like
What were you doing the night of my creation?
But no, that's cool. Vegas has been I've been going there like almost every year for Evo, the big fighting game event.
Yeah.
So I've gotten used to like watching that city change over the years, and it's nuts.
Oh, it's crazy right
Yeah,
now.
it's worse. It's definitely worse now.
Yes.
Than it
Did you
was.
guys hit up a buffet?
Right when we
We
got-
did.
Yes.
We went to the Wynn buffet and
Hell yeah.
I watched Chromu and it's very funny because she's a very like small person. She's like short and small. And she had like 3 plates of crab legs, I want to say. She was locked the
Same.
fuck in. Which is so
We were
awesome.
at the Bacchanal. I got scared and only ate like 2 plates.
You
which
did. You got
Fackrell is
scared.
like underachieving and then some,
Yeah,
like, ugh.
we went to the Bacchanal and then you got scared. And I
It's because
I was
of the
overstimulated.
mushrooms. You can't go to a buffet on mushrooms, is what I learned.
You shouldn't
Don't do
that.
that. Yeah.
Because then the food's going to start talking to you, you know.
Well, it's more like the carpet was scary.
Also,
Carpet was scary.
It was too geometric.
straight out of like
Yeah.
Fear and Loathing, like the carpet hallucinations.
Oh,
or movie.
absolutely.
Yeah. I gotcha. I
That
gotcha.
movie. So I love Terry Gilliam movies. I love Brazil.
No, a plate full of crab legs is a high effort meal. Like the dexterity
Yeah, they were,
required,
like,
the
pre-cut
tools
in half
involved.
or whatever it was
Yes.
worth.
Okay.
It was pre-cut down the middle in half. So you
Yeah,
just had
because we went to
scoop
the
it out.
Wynn buffet, so they're like, yeah, this is the fancy bitch. Shit,
Yeah,
you know?
okay. Because I've been out and like I've got invited to like Joe's Crab Shack and places like that before. Where I'm like, crab tastes good, but the amount of the fact that you have to give me a bat utility belt to crack this open and like
Yes,
a bib and
yeah.
15 other tools to do surgery for this little strip of meat, I'm like, I can't do this. Just give me a lobster or leave me alone. Like it's so much work for the crab. I don't
Exactly.
I don't want to do it.
Well, but I mean, I would say that at a buffet, also, it's like it's kind of good because you pace yourself more. You don't make yourself sick.
Right.
But also, they do that such that you don't eat them out of house and home as well, right? Where they're like, it's the high value thing, but you got to get it out of the legs first.
You got to grind to fucking get your
Yeah.
meal. Yes. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just ate like bread.
But
and
yeah, that was
pizza.
you did eat bread and pizza. You a little vegetarian.
Well, they also had cucumber sushi rolls. Those are
They
pretty
did.
good.
Oh yeah, she
Nice.
also got like 10 onions because they had like a
Oh.
like a grilled meat section and they had a bunch of grilled onions on there and she was like,
It's a straight
what if-
onion.
What if I just ate a plate of crab legs and
Yeah.
onions?
I fuck with that. No, grilled onions are sick. They go really good. Mm-hmm.
And well, it's extra funny because they were like big green onions, but they also had the bulb at the bottom. So she was just like eating a.
She also
spring
got
onion.
layed onions. There was multiple different kinds of
Yeah,
onions.
lots of
in there.
different kinds of onions.
Let's go.
on that plate.
Do you guys not just like eat green onion stalks as a snack? Because that should be delicious. Actually.
She does.
prefer them.
Yeah.
Raw.
I prefer them raw.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
them
Yeah, no, me
cooked
too.
very much.
Whoa. Okay.
I don't like them slimy. I used to eat them raw all the time when I was a kid. I would pick them when I was outside.
I'd say like regular kind of chopped up red onions or sliced into a thing I like, but just biting in straight up like
Yeah.
with the stalk that's
They're
a bit
calling it
much.
beast mode. They're calling it beast mode, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I love green onions, bro.
Yeah, I fucking love.
But yeah, we had a great
Okay.
time
Hell yeah.
and we had a pool and it started getting green as the days went on because they needed to put the fucking chemicals
No.
into it.
Dude, it fucked up my skin so bad. It was
Turned green
green.
because you peed in it so much.
It was green when I got
too.
there,
Yeah.
and then they poured chemicals in it, and then they poured more chemicals in it the next morning, and then it was perfect all of a sudden, and then it was green again by the time we left.
It was green by the time we left.
He told me that it was because of the heat.
Well, so that I was about to say, like, I have never experienced, we're talking about Vegas. I have never experienced that insane level of, like, when you're standing in the sun, you are dying, your skin is on fire.
It's intense.
And one
scary.
step into a shadow and you're cold. And you're you know, it's the dry heat is madness over there.
So
You dry out
speaking
so
of
fast
dying
after
in
a
the
shower,
desert,
too.
actually,
That always freaks me out.
So we had a rental car because we were driving from San Jose to Las Vegas, which is about an 8-hour drive. And we got this rental and we're going like, la la la, everything's great. We load our car up. We barely managed to fit all of our fucking shit inside. So like, I can't even see out the back of the car. I'm the only one who's driving because I'm the only one who's on the rental. And we're driving and we get about like 6 hours in and it is now nighttime. It is pitch black outside. And then all of a sudden it's a newer car. I have to preface this. Newer car. So it has the computer dashboard on it. And then just out of nowhere, it starts freaking out and flashing red like it's a emergency warning on the USS Enterprise or some shit like that. And it's like, pull over now. And I start freaking out because it's like, pull over now. And then the car starts driving weird. And I'm like, oh, that's really, really bad, isn't it? So then I pull over. And the only place that we can pull over is what can only be described as like an Outlast Trials entry zone, where all there is on this pull-off is like an abandoned car or a car that, like, the implication is worse than the idea of it being abandoned, because the implication could be that someone is out there in the desert dumping a body right now and we're going to be next.
And they're going to come back.
They're going to come back and they're going to kill us and slash our tires and, you know, eat our flesh and all that other fun stuff. And also right next to it, scary, spooky, abandoned crack shack. Because of course,
Yeah.
As is
for fun,
your want.
as a treat.
And so
Did
we
you
pull
hit
over
up
there.
the alien fresh jerky?
No, we should have. We should have. But
the
so
alien jerky.
we're pulled over on this side of the road. And we're like literally like Googling like what the fuck is wrong with this car. And it turns out that this specific type of car has a problem with it, with the computer chip inside, where when it overheats, when you either drive it for too long or it's too hot, like, oh, you know, for example, you know, just driving through the fucking desert for 8 hours, it overheats and there is a computer problem where it will not shift up into a higher gear. So the problem we were encountering was that it was an automatic and we were only being able to drive in first gear. So
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
it was so bad. And it was going like 35 miles per hour on the freeway. And there were like tons of big trucks, and trucks can't slow down easily too.
Fuck.
So I was fighting for my fucking life.
Holy shit.
And the worst part was that like when it started breaking down, and maybe this was because like maybe this is why it started breaking down, was because we were going uphill. And it was like a pretty harsh incline for a car. And I was literally like pedal to the metal, like by pushing down on that accelerator as far as it would go. And we were maybe getting 30 like up. And I was like, and the car sounded like it was going to break. And I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, the rental car is going to be broken. And we're literally like 30 minutes away from our destination, but that's still like too inconvenient. And it's going to be hours to get like AAA out here or whatever. And if the car breaks down, it literally sounded like the transmission was going to blow.
Oh my God.
But oh my God, when we crested that hill, you could not even, because like after that point, once we had crested, it was literally like we just coasted and we were going like 70, which is what your, you know, speed limit was. But after that moment, I was like, thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Anyone who is listening for getting me through this.
That's a bad place for car trouble, man. Like,
it is a really bad place for car trouble. And then follow up. Okay, so I'm like, we have the car rental for Vegas, and I'm like, this is fucked. And I get on the phone and I'm like, hey, this is fucked. We almost died, by the way. What are you going to do for me about that? And they were like, we'll get you a new car, but we're not going to give you any money off the rental. So first of all, I was pissed about that, but I just wanted to enjoy my vacation. So I was not going to, you know, be there for hours arguing about it. And not only did I have to go pick up the car Okay, they were like, "Oh, we'll pay for a lift for you to get the car." So I had to go get it and drive it. They wouldn't drive it out to me. But guess what? The new car that they gave us also had problems because there was a hole in one of the tires that was slowly leaking air. So I had to spend also, and fuck Vegas. Vegas is a hell world.
Too hot, too expensive.
You have to pay for air. I had to pay like $25 for air to fill up this fucking tire like
for
4
air?
times. Yes, for air.
My local gas station, you go down, you put a quarter into the machine, and it just turns on.
Depending on where I go, some places have free air and some of them have paid. It depends. They've realized that sometimes people, if they have to pay for it, what are they gonna do?
Yeah, but
what are they gonna do? Your tires flat. What are you gonna
Vegas,
do?
man. They're not.
Desperate fucking Vegas.
Yeah.
It was so ass. I was so mad. I still need to build up my rage to make an angry phone call to them and demand my money back. But
man, and and the thing is too is when it comes to Vegas in the downtown area and the Strip and stuff, there's so many laws that don't matter. You could just do whatever, but the one thing that everybody goes crazy over is anything with traffic or driving or jaywalking across the road, fucking with the cars, parking where you're not supposed to. All of that, the police are on your ass. People go insane. So that's the one thing they care about is not fucking with the flow of traffic, you know?
You have to spend an hour trying to figure out how to cross the street by going into this casino and then up 3 floors and then down
cross
the floor and then across the street.
You want to go to the Bellagio, do you? Okay, you got an hour? Yeah, good luck. 100%.
Oh my God.
I love that stretch, the Excalibur, that air conditions and outside stretch of
some of them are
pedestrian
connected
pathways.
internally. They have,
where was it that we went that took us an hour to get to where we had to take a fucking tram?
I remember. So this was during TwitchCon Vegas because that's where Ecto and I met in person for the first time, I believe. And so I love all of our friends. I love streamers. However, the fact that all of them are just oh, let's go here now. Let's do this. Let's go here. Oh, we're here. Come see us. And so we would be at the Bellagio or our hotel, which was the New York or whatever. And then someone would be like, oh, we're at the Aria. Come to the Aria. And we're like, okay. And so the process for getting from the New York to the Aria.
Oh,
you have to go through the back rooms 3 times.
Yeah, no, it's madness. Absolute madness.
It also took us 15 minutes to get to our room from the ground floor.
And by the time we would fucking get to the Aria, they'd be like, oh, we're gone. We're somewhere else now.
We left half an hour after we sent you that message, actually.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Shibuya Crossing.
I've been walking directly there this whole time. How dare you move?
Shibuya Crossing is less complicated than what you have to do to get across the street there.
It's an entire genre of person that is used to having absolutely no demands on their schedule of any kind and total freedom to do anything at any time, being put into a giant space with each other. So why would you ever plan something? Let's just free ball. Let's do whatever.
A giant space with each other. And also important factor about this specifically, TwitchCon Vegas was a lifetime it was a once in a lifetime event. If you didn't go, I feel sorry for you because it was so awesome seeing
it was
all of these
with F1 too, wasn't it? Or something in the same
it was what we were doing.
Who got famous at 18 years old and became rich at 18 years old, don't know the value of $1, and so they're just walking with a open wallet around Las Vegas. I think we watched we ran into XQC and he was doing spins on a slot machine, and I think that maybe each spin he was doing was over $1,000, which was so crazy to see that just in person.
Milked.
Just out in the wild, right?
I think the current societal evil that's getting the most people is probably gambling.
Oh,
gambling is
grocery stores have
betting.
Sports betting apps now. It's over.
I've got bad news. Dude, Robinhood has... You can bet on futures now in the app. They're like, oh, you want to do futures? You want to do sports betting in your investment app? We're going to trick a bunch of young people into thinking that gambling is an investment.
They're gonna have like a million
It
people
is
show
for
up at the door
the
one
bookie.
day.
Infinite debt.
So
That's
bad.
awesome. It can go way.
Yeah, hell
it can
yeah.
go way
You know what
lower than the amount that you
Yes,
have.
yes.
So guys, you want to bet on what the
part-
weather's gonna be
the
like
best
tomorrow?
part-
Hell yeah.
The best part about futures is that the gains are typically pretty low, and the loss is theoretically infinite.
Infinite, literally infinite. Yeah.
So
God
bad.
damn. Okay.
But yeah, man, Vegas is an evil place. But yeah,
It's a time.
love it.
Mhm.
It's so evil. It's so awesome.
I've had great times there, and I've seen horrors and nightmares that I
Yes.
never want to experience again. It's all of the
Yeah.
above.
I think
Did you ever
that
think about the Vegas cab driver that you convinced the Fortnite burger was real?
oh, true, we did. do
I
that.
have memories of that guy.
We
driving his
called a
mom's
random.
car for Uber.
He was like
You were there
19
fucking
years
seeing
old.
this young man poor.
Yeah,
Awful.
and then he was like, "Yo, what are you guys into?" And we were like, "Oh, we're like streamers." Because like, whatever, who cares if like an Uber driver knows what you do? And
Yeah.
then he was like, "Yo, I love Fortnite," and he was telling us all about his like Fortnite tips and tricks. And he was like, "Yo, so me and my friend, he'll play on mobile, and then I'll play on PS5, and then we'll be in the mobile lobbies because he invites me, and then
Oh, that's dirty. That's actually super filthy.
That's a hot tip. I like it.
It's a great
Wow.
tip for farming victory royales." But then we convinced him that the Fortnite burger was real and that you could
Oh,
go
God.
get
He's
it.
gonna go order the Fortnite burger and know he's
That-
been betrayed by you, Hina Bobina.
That's
So what?
That's way more useful than the cab driver that I got. Me and Reggie were down there, and we got a cab driver that was like, "Hey, what y'all up to? What's going on?" We're telling him about we're there for a game convention, and then he starts describing. He's like, "Yeah, I just been married too long, dealing with this ex, and it's horrible," and goes into the life story and everything. And we're like, "Oh yeah, that sucks, man. Yeah." And it's like, y'all been hearing about that MGTOW? You heard about, what that is? You go,
Oh,
and then we're like,
fucking-
oh, what? It's like, yeah, it's these dudes online, these men going their own way, and you're like, and we just kind of look at each other
Oh,
like,
yeah, dude,
where's this going? And it's like, just been listening to these videos, and they just say
That's good.
some
Oh,
real
no,
shit,
no.
because these females, man, you're just like,
Yeah.
like,
That's so awesome.
Oh, we're in a cab now. We're going, like
And you're trapped in this car with this person for potentially up to 30 minutes.
at least.
He's
At
well
least. I'm
aware.
like, all right, Vegas, what do you got? Vegas got hands,
I think
Yeah.
Vegas being like a scam location built by like murderers and criminals eventually, due to like climate and also like international situations, turning into literal dying hell scam, like
Middle of the desert.
awful place
It
is
used to be
very
affordable
applicable.
scam. Now
Yeah, you used to be able to go
not
and have
affordable scam.
like Sin City, and now it's like it's a violent scam, but also you die if you go there because it's melting,
Mhm.
because it's
their
literally
AC
hell.
is actually peak. It's like I've never been in
They
a
do have
building
good
in
AC.
Vegas where
They
I
do.
was like
You would
uncomfortably
hope.
warm.
They do.
You would
Die
hope.
when you
kind of
go there
amazing.
because they pour the drinks so heavy.
Yeah,
True.
free drinks in a lot of cases, and
oh
they
my god.
and they have the spritzers that are misting the air and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mint, how's it going? What have you been up to? What's going on?
I've just been kicking it on the computer. I love kicking it on the computer. I love going on
Hell
the computer.
yeah.
That's what I've been doing. I'm trying to think. I've started up Boku no Natsu Yasumi for the first time, and I've been really enjoying that. That's
What
the
My summer
the Japanese, my summer vacation, my summertime or whatever.
vacation. Okay.
It's a
It's really
1975 summer break simulator. And
Oh, Tim Rogers
it's-
reviewed it.
So yeah, he did the first one, and the second one got a very elaborate fan translation, like to the point where they even changed like graphics on screen. Like it's
Ooh.
unbelievable effort, and
Cool.
I kind of love it.
Cool.
I adore it.
Hell
That's
yeah.
been my big thing, and also Vanquish. I've been playing Vanquish.
Let's
Yeah.
go! Hell yeah!
More games need a dedicated smoke button.
Oh
I
man, Vanquish.
What's Vanquish?
Yes.
That's a
Vanquish-
platinum game where like you're Iron Man basically.
You
With the
are
big guns, yeah.
you are playing as a robot guy named Sam who can boost and dash really, really, really fucking fast.
And smoke.
And it's fucking peak. It's the last game I can remember being part of, like, Platinum never loses its luster, and me believing that.
Basically, it looks like a random sci-fi third-person shooter, but it has a thing where you can slow down time and like boost dash and do crazy shit in the stopped time, and just that mechanic.
I keep thinking it's a parry system and fucking myself because I love to parry. Vanquish.
Yeah, it just that one thing makes it so cool and stylish and fun. And this you can take a smoke break while you're hiding behind cover and toss the cigarette behind you, and all the AI robots are like drawn towards heat, so they all start shooting at the cigarette.
It's awesome,
you know, while you sneak up at them.
Real smoker video game.
Hell yeah!
It's a really
so sick.
It's a really interesting game because we were talking about 14 locking off your abilities earlier and how frustrating that is, and Vanquish is the complete opposite, where it gives you a character that is so fast and so powerful they feel uncontrollable when you start the game.
That is how I've been feeling. Also, I'm into Act 3.
Yeah.
And then you get to the last part of the game and you are finally like, I have a handle on how fast Sam moves. And you are just crushing it.
There's a really cool thing about it too, where so in a game like Gears of War, they have the big heavy roadie run where the camera shakes and follows behind the character. And in Vanquish, you basically just hit a button that puts you into a baseball slide. And like the world around you just like stretches out and you're blitzing from one corner to another, from cover to cover, you know? It's just really fast and fun.
I've been enjoying it.
Yeah, the story is batshit crazy.
Oh, it's great. Space Hillary Clinton shoots herself and they microwave San Francisco. It's crazy.
Yeah. Space Hillary and Space Putin. And just like...
And Stephen J. Bloom is there and he's being ridiculous. Everybody's voice direction must have been so ridiculous.
I love American politics filtered through the lens.
Oh, yeah, no, Japanese American.
You know what I'm going to start playing again this week that's extremely relevant to that?
What?
I'm scared because it's apparently when it actually gets meaty. Parasite Eve, I'm going back.
I fucking love Parasite Eve. It's so good. I really like it too. A couple months ago. It's so
Did you know that mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell?
Did you know that nobody's in New York during Christmas?
I love that.
They all leave.
Japanese. Everyone goes back to Kansas for Christmas. I love that. It's so good.
It's abandoned. No one is there.
Every time they're like, oh, thank goodness this is happening during the holidays in New York. I'm just like,
So,
and then you get like the cop armory guy who hates guns. It's perfect. It's so good.
I don't remember the character's name, but I'm just going to call him Murtaugh. Is great.
Yeah, that's what I was calling him.
Because it's Murtaugh.
It's Daniel.
He's so good.
Which one? The gun guy?
He's old black guy.
Barrett.
That's your partner. He's so
yes,
good.
No, I love him. And he drives everywhere at the speed of fucking light.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the smear frames on the background when you're driving.
I love that shit. It has like actual cinematography, and I feel like you don't see that in like JRPG conversations. That is Xenogears. They actually try to make the cutscenes look interesting. I love that.
Now it's very important that you enjoy Parasite Eve 1 and Parasite Eve 2, and then that's all. And then just never touch it ever again. And that's all the Parasite Eve that exists.
That's what
I couldn't remember if people liked 2 or not because I found
2 is good. It's very different.
The other day, and so I might have 2 physically now.
Oh,
2 is good. It's just very different.
Gameplay is very different, but it's fun. It's fun.
And anything after that is best left unexplored.
It's fake.
Just don't.
Let me check.
Whew. Yeah.
I've heard bad things about Third Birthday.
I think it's still the high watermark of throwing something in the trash. I can't think of anything that's worse.
A PlayStation game.
I Let's Played the Third Birthday on my channel a couple years ago, and it's one of the highest forms of character assassination I've ever seen in any medium.
No.
It's crazy. Like we're hitting.
It killed the franchise dead. Like
holy shit.
But. And I mean, and not to mention, it just barely resembles the actual game itself. But now we have a bunch of like spiritual successors that are coming out. I want to say like 3 different games announced themselves as like.
Well, it became very clear that there was never going to be another one. Yeah, like 10 years ago.
So there's.
I love the Tetsuya Nomura like portraits
really
of
good
American cops.
Spiritual successor that just has the demo out that you can do melee and range at the same time for
I
Parasite.
played that. I can't remember the name of it.
I can't remember either.
Yeah,
It confused
there's a
me
couple
because
of
I
them.
played that demo offline and then decided to play Parasite Eve online and then kept getting confused with the controls and then being, fuck, I can't melee and range.
Parasite Mutant is one of them.
Oh, that's not very subtle.
And-
Okay.
and,
That
yeah,
might
yeah.
be the one.
Ordinarily not subtle.
And 45 Parabellum Bloodhound. Right.
Yeah, Parasite Mutant's the one that I played.
Yep, that's the one. I still have it installed. I
It-
really liked that a lot.
Yeah, it was a very fun demo when I played it.
Also, unlock an outfit at the end of the demo that is not. It's even less subtle about being a
Oh, yeah?
spiritual successor. It's literally just her fucking dress from the
Oh, it's the
beginning
evening
of
gown?
first game. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that
straight
opening
up.
sequence is so fucking cool with
Straight
the
up.
opera house and shit. It's like, man, this is so ambitious.
She's on a
It's
date
so
with that
cool.
man. He doesn't even have a fucking name.
Yeah.
He doesn't need one. Fuck that guy.
There's a whole bunch of these old like characters that Square left in the past, like Aya, that could be like brought back. I feel like her and those goobers from the Bouncer are all just
The
left in the
Bouncer.
past. You
The
know?
bouncer.
Yeah,
So sad.
cool. Parasite Eve is sick though. Good pick.
That's like official art of Aya in the taxi driver like jacket doing the pose and everything. It's incredible. Thank you, Mr. Nomura.
Hell yeah. Okay, and I guess just moving it along a little bit here. Overall, FanFest happened and a lot went down there. We touched on it a bit last week, Pat, but I don't know if there's any other thoughts you guys had about what was announced.
We mostly covered nearly everything last week. The main thing is that they're going to add woolly mode for people who can't find their way, and the eye level sync is going to be like a massive deal. Like we were talking about this last night,
Yeah, it's
where
so strange. It's a good idea.
Mint has Gunbreaker to cap. And I have like a bunch of classes to cap, but I don't have them all geared up because it takes fucking like 10 weeks to gear up a character. And being able to just take your strongest character and just mirror their shit downwards lets you play anything the fuck you want at any point. It's going to make a massive difference.
I mean,
Yeah.
I said it last week, but like the art of that new class with the double shield and the big
Oh, it looks so good.
looks really sick. That's
Yeah.
cool. Well,
I want a ranged pet class. It's all I want.
Yeah,
You're
you
gonna get
might
your
kind
wish,
of
right?
get one.
Yeah.
It's called Summoner.
Oh.
No,
No,
that's
Summoner's evil. They killed it.
No, Summoner is not what I want. I want
Maybe they'll
fucking-
unhunt
Hunter.
I
from
want
WoW.
Hunter.
Yeah, you're probably going to get something like that. Like
I think I'm
something
gonna.
like that.
I think I was right, more or less.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
is the armor they show like that's usually like that's the starting armor you're gonna kind
That
of,
would be called the artifact armor, which is the
That's
one
an
that would be
11
the
term.
that would be
Yeah.
the armor you get at level cap.
okay.
That is the emblematic, symbolic, like this is what a bastion's supposed to
Right.
look like,
Okay.
kind of thing.
Okay.
So like when you hit level 50 as a white mage and or Reborn, you get the goddamn white robes and the white hat.
Yeah.
For example.
Okay. And then I guess after that you get the one that you can dye yourself, but same
Yeah.
thing. Okay. Right.
Yeah,
And then every
it was
expansion
weird.
you get a new artifact set. So there's a new take
Yeah.
on it. So there's like 6 different classic.
It was weird
Black
in
Mage books.
2.0 because they had the level 45 artifact set. And there was that, and it was like the downgraded version. And then when you reached level cap, you could use your limited tomes on the upgraded final version of it that like
Interesting.
actually looked the way it was supposed to. But then in like 2.2, they added a system where you could upgrade the level 45 gear to be dyeable, but you needed like these specific crafted things. But then afterwards, for every expansion, they just give it to you when you.
Yeah, so she's talking
you're
about
dying.
a violently
What?
deprecated system that you
What
will
is-
never interact with.
Okay.
You'll never
Yeah,
interact with
this
this
is
system.
You will
deranged.
never interact with this.
Yeah.
Jesus.
How you
Christ.
liking the dress up so far, Willie? I feel like this game real good dress up.
So
I'm a big fan.
I'm a big fan of like character creators and dress up in general. I love like aesthetics and taking my time with how to make my character look cool, but I feel like I kind of nailed a default look with my character that I'm really happy with.
Oh yeah, no, me too. I was able to remake this outfit in the game, and it's awesome.
So I kind of am almost like
with the hat.
Yeah, so like picking up armor and clothing, I'm almost like, unless it beats the default look I made, I don't really want to put it on, because I'm just like, I like what I made right off the bat, and I'm glamoring everything to just look like the default. I just picked up something that we're starting to kind of play around with, but it's going to take I think it'll take a lot, because I basically want to see whatever I put on has to look better to me than the default thing I started with. Yeah.
The
Now,
armor
eventually
does get
you'll
better
start
later.
getting enough stuff that you'll have you'll be able to have enough pieces to make new cohesive wholes. But one of the things of note is that Wooly is free trialing it. So he does not have the ability, like almost every other streamer, to have a bunch of people just run up on him and give him 45 different cosmetic pieces and outfit. Like maybe you say you're able to remake that outfit in game. Like that outfit at the time you got it, I think was like actually fairly expensive.
Oh yeah, no, someone gave me free Uggs. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, yeah. So
if you wanted to like
that.
really glam up Joe immediately,
free Uggs, Wooly.
you would buy the game, and then people could trade with you, and they would just give you every sweater and pair of boots and pair of gloves off the market board that they could fucking make, and you just do whatever.
I mean, again, I'm in this kind of weird place where I'm like, I feel satisfied with my character already, and as opposed to like, you know, building up to that point and being like, all right, now I'm set, now we can, you know, start from here. And I've the character creator has driven me to check out other things. Like I booted up, never played a second of gameplay, but went into the character creator for Black Desert, just because of how in-depth it was, because it's such a good character creator, you know. And I was like,
was it when it was still separated from the game?
Yeah, it was, exactly.
Yeah.
And then it was like, once I was done, I'm like, cool, not gonna play, just wanted to check that out, you know.
That's valid. I've heard they've made group content a lot better in Black Desert now, though. I've been kind of curious about it.
I remember hearing like something about Black Desert that were quite the best, but I remember hearing it put me off on like ever interacting with that company's games ever, which was that their Russian server infrastructure went down, and the company they had contracted out to make it, they didn't check to see if they had backups, so everybody just lost everything.
That would
God.
the amount of time it takes to level characters in that game.
Yeah.
Like people would have gone on IRL rampages.
Like the fact that they allowed that to happen was outrageous.
And it's super grindy. Exactly, that's what I've heard about it. That's awful.
It's insane.
Is there like
it's grinding
premium
is
stuff
the
like
point.
Cash Shop?
Yeah.
Yes.
So people probably lost actual
It's a
money.
Korean MMO,
Potentially,
right?
yeah, potentially.
wow.
I think it's Korean.
Fuck. I believe so.
It's Nexon, ain't it?
Nexon is evil.
Yeah, no.
No, I mean they're all evil, you know. Like,
But
you don't need
Nexon
to-
is the most evil one.
No, the
Yeah,
most.
I would say it is the
Yeah,
most
it
evil
is.
one for MMOs. Nexon is
What's-
easily the most.
What's your criteria?
Because Nexon doesn't care, and they'll squeeze you for any amount of cash they can possibly get. They'll shut games down.
Because like.
Yeah, there's a
It's
wide
not
bar of
developed by
crimes
Nexon.
that
'Cause
video
up
game
here-
companies.
I just keep in like a little circle in like the upper right corner of my mind when we talk about evil companies. My brain goes like the Blizzard rape room.
Yeah, they're like
Oh yeah, that's
Ubisoft has like people I know that work there that have like lawsuits against them for crazy shit, like sexual harassment cases. Like it gets evil and dark. So the fucking with people MMO level of things is still on a like there's that, but there's a wide range of evil. I guess
There is a wide range of
video
evil.
games.
This is
Yes,
How about that?
video game
Yeah.
evil. Yes,
Yeah.
video game
Oh,
evil.
okay,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, video game evil,
Yeah.
not like human
Okay.
evil.
BDO is not a Nexon game. I looked it
Yeah.
up.
Oh
No,
It's
it's
called like
Pearl
Pearl
Abyss,
Abyss. I just
Pearl
wanted to
Abyss.
make that clear. Yes.
I believe, and the thing is that like anytime you're talking about companies like that though, or Nexon or so, where you're like you're the publisher of a ton of things, where the actual developer is smaller, but you're getting your tentacle wrapped around it. That comes with all kinds of horrible practices and shady shit.
Oh, they're
you know,
so bad.
Cool. All right. Well, looking at the time, let's see if we can take a question. And
I just want to say one thing. I just want to bring it up just to get it out there.
Yes.
It's absolutely insane that somehow the Riot AI machine spit out a comment about the devs of 2XKO talking about how it's a dead game.
Yeah.
That is the
seems like a
most
nightmare.
fucked thing I've ever seen for games development.
So I saw a bunch of I saw that thing where someone basically saw like there's commitment programming logs of the AI discussing that 2XKO has 1 year before it's pretty much wrapped up and that it's not profitable. I saw a bunch of people afterwards discussing how that might not be real. So there's some post discourse that about whether or not that's a real thing. I'm not sure where it ended though. But it sounds kind of
reached out and it sounds very real.
Okay.
It sounds very, very real that game is making no money at all.
As Sejam was saying though, that's a wild thing because it's right on to that contrasting with here's the characters they just announced and all the things they're pushing for. What's public facing is hey, look how healthy the game is. But behind the scenes, I could believe anything, any game these days that's not making money hand over fist with the way the industry is going.
I was
has the Death Note counter above its head,
Yeah.
I have been left with the impression that the game has, in fact, made a very substantial amount of negative dollars.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll
great way to put it.
We'll see what happens with the once the season rolls out and what they'll tease afterwards or so. But that would be a bummer.
I think the best you could probably expect to hope for 2XKO in the future is that the game continues to exist after the end of this season.
I'm not going to be doomering until I sort of see what's going on. Admittedly, this type of thing is it's also dumb to have your AI logs public that can be grabbed in this way.
I don't think
that's also a security thing.
That happened with Clyde or whatever, right? A whole bunch of conversations got indexed by Google.
Yep.
Terrible.
There's all sorts of things in there that shouldn't be public.
People be saying shit to their AI
and then
companion
also
that they should not say.
How
to
do I kill my wife? How do I get away with killing my wife?
But
Yeah,
I
you
killed my
wanna
wife.
to get away
Pat,
with
can you say
murder.
that closer to the microphone, please? Just a little closer.
Yeah. Combined with previous quote of Paige is my favorite wife.
Yes.
No, but yeah, Pat.
I love my first wife.
Yeah, there's with each patch that came out, there's an offline launcher that is sitting in the folder for 2XKO, so that you can do the offline game for tournaments or whatever. So that exists and can continue to exist. All right, let's take a letter before we get out of here.
By the way, speaking of first wife Paige, whom I love, her birthday is August 5th. That's tomorrow. If you're listening to this live, she's going to be starting.
Page.
She's going to be starting around noon. She's turning 29 again this year. She'll be streaming over at twitch.tv/peachsaliva and youtube.com/peachsaliva. She's going to be streaming more Road to Empress. It's going to be a big, long stream, and I believe she has said she is going to dress up and do her makeup like a clown.
Yay!
Yeah.
I see.
So go on and check that out
So many
tomorrow.
streamers are
There you
Chinese
go.
grandma maxing, getting into
Yeah.
that.
Dude, I've
I've
such
seen
good things about those
so
games.
many old Chinese people watching C-dramas that look so exactly like Road to Empress. It's fucking TikToks and shit. I love it. It's so good.
So now you guys will have your canon clown couple outfit.
Yeah. That'll be cute.
Well, as Hina said, all streamers, all VTubers are clowns.
Mm-hmm.
We all possess
She's just honest about it.
I'm just honest.
the classias in all of us. All right. I didn't make the word up.
No, that was. No, I don't know who that was.
Was it Bouncy?
Classy?
I don't know.
No.
It got really big when Gayru Tornado was.
The first time I ever saw that in reference to was watching that insane person talking about the Clive style. The clown lifestyle.
Oh.
You remember that shit?
Oh, that's grim.
It's ringing a bell. It's ringing a bell.
It was a lady who was
that's where I
talking
heard it first.
how she was a clown, like deep down in her heart, she was a clown. She always knew she was a clown, so she was living the clown lifestyle.
What does that entail? Like carrying a big bottle of seltzer on you all the time?
I don't
know. What does that mean? That's crazy.
You would like do the clown makeup and then just live her life. It was fucking weird. It was fucking so strange.
And she wasn't talking about
That sounds like a great way to live.
No, she was not talking about family.
Okay.
Well, Lee, you can't just attach insane clown posse to every clown story.
You can, and you should.
You should go to the gathering.
I disagree. You should not.
You know, let's go to the gathering.
You should not do that.
You thought this was water? This is Faygo right
I don't
here.
know if the gathering is a place for us, but we can.
I think I would thrive at the gathering. Honestly,
as long as you have suspicions about magnets, you're good to go.
Oh yeah, definitely. Then I'm set.
As long as you're not Tila Tequila, who is not welcome, and they let her know because
I don't think she is welcome anywhere.
No, but the poop was flung. And
like literally?
Literally.
Oh, probably.
Well, I mean, she's got like actual brain damage, doesn't she?
Well, so that's the thing, is like, it's like the poop was flung, but it might have landed on the red armband or a swastika. So who knows, really?
Who can say?
Who can say? All right. If you've got a letter, castlesuperbeastmail@gmail.com. castlesuperbeastmail@gmail.com.
What do we got question-wise, bud?
All right, let's see if we can get one or two interesting ones over here. Hey, Big Daddy, Little Daddy. I was one of the thousands of game developers laid off by Microsoft last month. The reception I've gotten as a laid off dev has been relatively positive, with one exception. Anonymous bros online, whether it's Reddit, 4chan, or comments under related news articles, I'm seeing hundreds of people praising Microsoft corpos for firing thousands of employees, often saying things like they should have made better games or they should have made games faster. Are these...
That's on management.
Yeah. Are these typical troll
management.
comments, or has everyone lost the sauce? Or am I just out of touch? Be excellent.
No, that's the thing.
It's children. They don't understand how anything works in the big people world.
They didn't get their toys fast enough, and so they're mad at you for that, and so they're glad you lost your real job.
It's one of three things. One of which is children. The second of which is there is a very significant amount of our population, the worldwide, that is more visible now, that are just like absolute diehard corpo-fascist bootlicking pieces of shit. And the third one is their bots. Yeah, they're bots.
That's a part of it too. But there's definitely a particular type of 12-year-old who like presses the button, sees the logo Xbox, and that's all they don't know about what's happening, about the what's behind the scenes, the build up and the lead up to all this horse shit. They just see that and then basically go, yeah, give me my toys faster. Fuck everything else.
This is where I have my fun.
They definitely forget. They forget that there's thousands of humans behind every time they turn on the fucking
No, they
Xbox.
don't forget. They don't care. They don't care about other people.
that too.
Well, this kind of ties into the other big piece of dog shit gaming news, which is that Sony is discontinuing like all physical media by 2020.
I'm surprised it took this long.
A lot of it is astroturfed, I would say. Like all these comments where they're like, actually, I think it's great that they're getting rid of all
that's all AstroTurf shit, because the reaction has been so overwhelmingly negative. So apparently the game companies didn't know and also are not fans of it, because that's a revenue stream.
Wait, so it was handed down by Sony without telling anyone?
There's like 10% of customers that will just fucking disappear
forever
as soon as that shit goes.
Yeah, there's always a use case for it. That it's a decision that big that they're just they're going to tank all the goodwill being burnt. You know, they're like they're not planning for it for their next console to even have anything disc or so. But people on every comment, on every post they've been making for all PlayStation related announcements are just going, roll back the fucking decision, fuck you guys on everything. So they're getting nuked, by it. But
I saw they had a statement where they said, we are going to cautiously continue forward, which is actually really strange. I would have figured the statement would have been nothing.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Didn't they
That's
just
crazy.
get hit with an outage that like fuck digital games like immediately after like
Yes.
a week later? Yeah, that's awesome.
There was
It-
one post I saw that was absolutely fucking rage. It had to have been rage. But if some guy that's like, I've been collecting digital media for years.
Oh, the disc
let me
rot
tell you."
guy. The disc
Yes,
rot guy.
I am.
The disc rot schizo. He's like,
You're
guys,
engaging
My
with
wings are feeling in half.
You're engaging with the rage babies one.
I
Put the phone down.
I didn't even hear the whole
I don't
thought,
respond.
but I just like the tone of voice you
Sorry.
took of I have been collecting discs for years or digital for years rather. That's great. That's great.
Like 3 paragraphs
Yeah.
just to be a douchebag.
Fuck that
and I
guy,
was
whatever he
like,
said. I don't know what it
I
was.
never respond to shit like that. I just yell about it on the internet sometimes because what else am I supposed to do?
Well, you have more of an ability to affect change by complaining on the internet than anything
Do
else
not-
that you have the ability to do as an individual.
This is true.
You specifically.
Well,
I guess.
all of us here.
Do not respond to the Twitter post.
Yeah,
Don't
Do not
Yeah,
respond to
never.
this guy.
And like again, you are not out of touch, letter sender. That is just the neighing
No
and
way.
braying of fucking
Yeah.
Of barnyard animals,
barnyard
yeah.
animals. That's
Yes, they're not real human beings. They're children, or they are astroturfed by the company to make it seem as if public sentiment is like, yeah, good, we didn't want those developers to have jobs because they're trying to cover their own asses, or it's people trolling.
Yeah.
So
All right, and let's just take one more here. Hello, Vilawi and Timo Blitzcrank. I
Yeah.
am Poppy2XKO and have been campaigning for the last 300 days to get Poppy added to 2XKO. I don't know if you see this person, Pat, but this is...
I've seen.
Yeah,
I've seen.
they've been going. So it's made me think about fan campaigns in general. Are there instances you can think of where the community was able to manifest change or entire additions to games?
Yes, there's one. I can think of one, and it was Operation Rainfall. It was the
Yeah,
push
we brought
to-
that up earlier.
It was the push to get all those games brought over to North America in particular for all those RPGs. But the reason why Operation Rainfall succeeded was a two-pronged effort. One was, hey, you should do it, with huge petitions and stuff like that. And the other was a different group of people going, okay, they're not going to fucking do it. Let's just pirate all of them and show everyone how to pirate all of them.
So-
and that is what got Nintendo off their fucking ass to send those games over.
This very community here from old best friends days, because of Metal Wolf Chaos Let's Plays, there was enough noise was made that Japan was like, wait, what? Why do you care about this old game? And then they actually re-released it. Because of the Let's Play from the old channel, you know? So that is something that has happened. And I would also say, too, on the individual level, because of our dumb shit, we got characters like the Baz put into tons of games for a stretch there, from Shovel Knight to Dive Kick and a million other things. There was just elbowing the character in via Kickstarters and other means. So
back in the day when there was no chance of Yakuza coming over to the West ever, like the Yakuza series, me and Matt did the Yakuza 4 LP, and that I don't believe affected anything, regardless of what anybody at Sony or Sega says. What I do believe affected something was that when we did the Yakuza 4 LP, the Amazon sales for Yakuza 4 on PS3 spiked by like 1,500% for like the entire length of the LP. And the fact that there was an audience for those games, it was just poorly served by god-awful marketing. I think that got over to Sega. It's just that they had actually mismarketed it terribly, but that people
dubbed
were
one of
willing to
them,
buy the
didn't
fucking things.
they did the first one
with like Mark Hamill or whatever.
It was
It had like
so-
weird voice actors in
It's
there.
one of
Yeah.
the worst like ideas they've ever had. They had a Japanese crime drama about Japanese, like in Japan, in like a Japanese tone and script, and they're like, you know what audience would love? The audience for this kind of like weeaboo shit would love American Hollywood voice actors.
Yeah, they love the Joker.
Like let's spend
Joker.
millions of
Yeah.
dollars casting every big name Hollywood actor for a game that every single person who played it would rather they fucking dub it in Japanese.
Michael Madsen is crazy. That's nuts.
It's so interesting how even like in this day and age where the world is so interconnected and you can go talk to, you know, tweet at someone who lives in Japan right now, and we can have that cultural exchange right now. Particularly in Japan, like corporate bureaucracy is still so stuck in the past, where I have heard that in like 2026, there are like Japanese game companies that are like, yes, for our new game ad campaign in the United States, we shall simply advertise it on the subway. And it's like, are you trying to advertise to like crackheads?
Yeah.
They're definitely.
Hey, I'm that crackhead riding the train. Thank you very much.
We describe
I love to
it.
be advertised too.
We lovingly describe it as the Stegosaurus CEO, the dinosaurs that are in charge of these companies in Japan that just
Fucking like Nintendo.
cannot
Everything
get with the
they do related
times.
to the internet.
They can't. They
Genuinely,
refuse.
they need to put ads on like TikTok and shit, man.
They should. They should be doing that.
I get
You know what they need? You know what they need to do? They need to go to patstairs@business@gmail.com and contact him for ads.
Yeah. They need to contact Ectoplasm Rat, Hina Bobina, VT, Mint Castella, and give all of us lots of sponsorship deals.
Yeah, I would
will
love
connect.
the sponsorship.
And our
Thank
audiences
you.
will love it so much, and they will buy the game, and they will.
Our audiences all
definitely.
love sponsor.
Well, if
They
we're-
love it. They
For
love
fucking
it.
chilling, get Wooly Versus in there. I'm down. Let's go.
You gotta jump.
Let's go.
That's
Juice
it
it up.
too. Yeah.
Do you hear the baby? Do you hear the baby? She's
That
right
is
over
extremely
there.
true. Yeah.
Come on.
That baby loves Onimusha, Way of the Sword.
Non-sponsored only is taking food out of that baby's
Dad,
food.
Dad,
Yeah.
Neo3.
Onimusha, Dada. Yeah.
Gotta get the one with Jean Reno in it. That one's awesome.
I'm so pissed they haven't re-released that one. That one kicks ass.
said this before, but one of my favorite things in the whole world when I'm streaming a game, like genuinely, is when somebody says, "This game actually looks really cool. I can't keep watching because I want to play it. I'm gonna go."
Yeah, it-
I
works.
actually went on like a super long rant about that for a while on a recent stream.
Really?
I actually think that statement is super awesome and makes me feel
Yes.
great. I think people coming into day one of you streaming something going, "Can't watch due to spoilers, bye," is the rudest fucking shit in the world.
It's funny. It's
Hate
funny.
it so much.
Because one is like, wow, thank you for showing me this amazing video game that I'm really excited to play. Versus, I'm coming in because I want attention from you, but I'm saying that I'm leaving, so bye.
I have
I
seen.
do that to my friends when they're
Beg me to
streaming. I'm
stay.
not gonna
Beg me to
lie.
stay.
It's different. You got the pass. It's different.
I have gotten and seen a person that comes in and goes like, "I want to play the game for myself, so I'm out of here, but just giving you a view and leaving a comment for the algorithm." I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
do your
people will
thing,
tell me
you
they're
know?
like tabbing me while I play or whatever.
yeah.
Do your
Like,
thing, you know.
thanks.
But yeah,
That's fine.
I think if I had a dinner party and someone showed up to tell me they can't be there and left, that I would be fucking baffled and outraged.
Had all that amuse bouche for nothing.
You know
That's
what I
so
do?
sad.
When I do it, I go into my friend's streams and I'll say, "My eyes are closed right now, but I just want to tell you that I love you." And then I will like
see,
not
that's
have
nice.
I will like pop the chat out so I can't see anything, and
that's
I'll listen
nice.
to them for a little bit, and
and-
then if they talk too much about the game, I'll close it.
but also certain games I get it because like if you're playing 13 Sentinels, it's like you can't even tune into one stream ahead of where
That's
you
a bore.
are.
No, you got to start at the back of the playlist.
Right, so I get that. Yeah.
There should be a fucking fan push to get all the Vanillaware stuff on PC.
Oh.
Speaking of
There's
fan
so many
petitions,
coming.
please, for the
Speaking
love
of
God.
dinosaurs, holy shit,
Shit, dude.
George
I want to play
Kamitami.
Sphere on computer so bad.
I would
Like,
love to play Life Still on
It's a
computer.
really
yeah.
cool like RPG platformer they put out on PS2 for.
Wasn't there a
Well,
recent
so
Pat? I want to say
There's a PS4 version.
there was a
Yeah,
recent
there's also
story.
that.
There was a recent story where there was something about Vanillaware where they said that like it wasn't their call. They would have wanted to, but there was something.
Okay, so
was it an
basically
Atlas thing or
the publisher said they would love to do it, but didn't. And then Vanillaware said that they wanted to do it, but the publisher wouldn't
Let
pay them for it.
So
basically,
Send an email.
both of them were pointing fingers at each
That's
other.
what it was.
And I believe Vanillaware much less than Atlas on that, because Vanillaware employees have made insane comments about people stealing their fucking proprietary sprite technology if they ever put the games on PC and shit like that.
That's insane.
Okay. Because I just remember in the news I did hear recently they talked about this. Yeah, or they commented on not porting things.
So now we're at Muramasa is coming to PC, and if you want Unicorn Overlord or Odin Sphere, you should buy Muramasa. So we're back to fucking
The Capcom test.
Capcom test bullshit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bring the titty witch from Dragon Crown to PC, please.
Please,
Man, that is
not even the whole rest of the game, just the titty
that
witch.
is yes.
Yeah. Just saying.
Well, hold on now. Let's not forget Amazon.
Yeah, you're right.
Lest we forget Amazon and that big axe and the washboard abs is very welcome.
True.
All right, we're gonna be wrapping it up, but ladies, please tell the people where they can find you. Ecto, starting with you.
Ecto. GCTO on Twitch.
Channel. What's the channel, buddy?
On Twitch. On Twitch.
Yes, okay.
It's just 4 letters.
Ecto.
Ectoplasm Rat is my Twitter, and I think it's also my Blue Sky if you care more about that. I post less on Blue Sky, but I do post over there.
Yeah.
I do check it.
Ectoplasm Rat?
Ectoplasm Rat is my alt Twitch channel that I stream silently on when I don't want to talk or my voice is fucked up or I want to lock in a video game and just ignore everybody sometimes.
Yeah, that's when you want everybody to go in there and call you Plasm.
Yeah.
But just ECTO Ecto on Twitch is my main channel that I stream on.
Hina, where can the people find you?
4-letter name.
Twitch.tv/Hina and also YouTube at Hina, and I stream on both of those platforms at the same time. If you wanted to watch either one, that would be so epic. And by Twitter, I've been posting more recently, and I'm going to be debuting a new model soon. TM asterisk. I'm so excited for it.
I'm so excited for you.
It's a very kind of weeby like VTuber thing, but there are these like great Japanese artists who have worked on really great like models for either corporate VTubers or like anime or like artwork for things that like, you know, people really like or whatever. Like you can get like Sindochi, the guy who makes plus size elf girl. They're on Skeb, so you can get them to make art for you.
Them.
It's so good.
The fat elf, thank God.
But I finally got my dream Japanese artist to make a model for me, and it's so amazing and beautiful. And I'm going to be posting probably some teasers more like for that today. So be sure to check that out.
Oh, yeah.
Epic to you. Haha, yay.
It's so exciting.
So excited.
Mint,
Yay.
where can the people find you?
Twitch.tv/Schmidt-Costello. One word, first name, last name, Costello, like cake, you know, 2 L's.
Hell yeah.
And Twitter,
Yep.
same deal. Yeah.
All right.
Or you could go to the URL totinos.dog. Yeah.
Totinos.dog?
Yeah, that goes right to my channel.
Oh my god, why?
I love when people buy random fucking domains, dude.
That's
it's
good
awesome.
shit. That's good shit. I love it.
Wait,
Let's
I have clown.sexy. Clown.sexy is my domain. I think also bodaciousbabes.online redirects to my stream.
Oh, that one's really smart.
Yeah.
You're gonna, that's good.
Good bit.
Dude,
good bit.
I need
Powerful
to get
stuff.
a domain just for that. I have a website that's really cool because it's made in Godot.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's
great.
real-time lighting, and it's kind of laggy
that's awesome.
sometimes,
All right.
but it's freaking sick.
Pat, where can the new people find you?
They can go down to twitch.tv/PatStaresAt or youtube.com/PatStaresAt. I'm also occasionally a guest on twitch.tv/PeachSaliva and youtube.com/PeachSaliva.
And I'm over here at twitch.tv. Brain is messed up. Twitch.tv/Wooly versus on Twitch, Wooly versus on YouTube. That's where I'm at. All right. Thank you so much for joining us, y'all. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you
Good
for
Thanks for
joining
being here,
us,
gals.
dude. It
Thank
was awesome.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go sleep
Yeah, you should go to bed.
10 million years.
Yeah, go sleep.
Actually, please. All right.
Go sleep. Go sleep. So you can bingo and
Bye-bye.
Roblox more effectively.
Bye.
Yeah. Try. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.